That's why I dated you.
I know.
Ash wouldn't even, like, respond to me. Asshole. Hi! I hope that wasn't...
That was totally on camera.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
It was unmuted, yes.
I hope someone clipped that.
It was totally on mic. Benny said it. Yep.
I said nothing.
Didn't you have like 2 chats yesterday?
I did, because there's one.
You did. I need a chat
built
over
into
here.
this.
I did not know that. Okay. There you go.
Yeah. Do you like my bobble?
It's good.
Look at
It's a
it. Look at
good
it swing.
bobble.
This is a PG-13 stream.
Whoa.
Stop showing your bobble.
Listen, I can do what I want. Someone donate $100 so I can remove this bobble from my mic.
And it charges a lot for shit.
Listen, I do. I do, but like, listen, the cost is well worth it, okay? I give quality content. You pay for what you get.
Also,
Right?
during our break, as we were breaking down this whole studio, Kyle donated $25.
Oh, thanks, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle K.
Kyle K, thank you so much for that donation. I'm going to make a ornament for you right now.
Do it.
All right, it's Kyle K.
I might have
Or
to
Kylick.
remove this sooner. I'll donate $100 to myself.
Kyle K, thank you so much.
Well, listen. Speaking of the peanuts, that's $1,000. So
Yep.
if we raise if we get to 1,000, what are we at now?
What are we at right now?
11,508. So if we get it to 12K, then we'll do another peanut.
Ashley, we'll go tree cam.
Okay, tree cam, bam.
Boo, Kyle, right on the tree.
Look at that.
I didn't realize, and I was like, why does the tree look so bare? Apparently the boys rotated it.
They did. They told me they were going to.
I did not know that.
Because
They rotated it.
Yeah.
Here, wait. Keep it on tree cam.
Are you gonna rotate it?
No, I'm gonna pick this up.
Why is it not rotating? Why didn't you get a rotating tree?
I'm gonna pick this up.
Oh my gosh.
Take a little.
I'm gonna
take a little
vomit. I'm
trip.
getting sick.
Look at this.
not
There's
getting
so
sick.
much more on the other side. You guys are amazing.
I did.
All these
Luna.
beautiful names. There's so many
Where's
beautiful
where's
names.
my name?
Wait, where
Just
is
find me. Find me.
Anna? You're on the other side. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Also, here's the one that Josh tried to show you guys.
Oh, the jazz one?
Got getting closer, Jasmine.
Well, I don't want to accidentally unplug this.
It's a good call.
There you go.
Look, it's so
Jazzy.
cute. It's so cute.
You did a good job. These are all your amazing donations
Yeah,
to
it's
helping
all
the
you.
Rainforest Trust. Rainforest Trust
We're so thankful.
is such a great organization. They're out there putting
They-
boots on the ground, buying up land.
They are an organization that helps protect rainforests across the world. They currently are helping protect over 23 million acres.
That's a lot of acres.
Rainforest. By 2020, they are going to more than double that. Their goal is to get to 50 million acres in 2020. Beyond actually conserving the land, they also help protect endangered and threatened wildlife. So if you go to their webpage, you can see all these projects that they're currently working on, including silverback gorillas and spider monkeys and koalas.
You really like spider monkeys.
All these things. They're helping protect them, y'all.
Yeah.
They have helped protect hundreds of animals and thousands of birds.
Yeah.
And I mean, right now, climate change is a real thing that we're facing right
It
now.
is.
The world is slowly,
Like-
getting... It's slowly dying from
Yeah.
our human footprint.
Yeah.
And so helping conserve
100%.
these amazing forests is not only going to help us keep our clean air, our clean and our oxygen supply going, but it's also conserving animals that we won't see
And plants.
in our life,
and
maybe
medicine.
for our children's lifetime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
our cat's lifetime.
Yeah, and also, and that's right. There's lots of medicines that come out of the rainforest.
A lot of medicine and research that happens.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right, y'all.
And if we don't have a rainforest, then we all die of horrible plagues.
If you can help donate, if you can help us get to $12,000 by the end of today's stream, that would be amazing.
I love you all.
If you can't donate, I understand, but maybe tell a friend, share it on your socials.
Yeah, tweet it.
And just hang out in our amazing community. We love having you here.
It's true.
So, what are we doing today, y'all?
We're going back to Tangle Tower.
Oh my gosh. Legitimately, like, I had dreams about this game. I'm not even lying. But they were also
Did your
spooky.
dream tell you who the killer was?
No, it didn't help me. But it was just like spooky, and I kept like seeing the tower, and like, you know when you are sleeping and you like half wake up, where you're like, I'm physically asleep, but my mind is like awake for a second. I was like, Tangle Tower. I was like, I gotta figure this out. I gotta solve this mystery. And then I went right back to sleep. But I was thinking about it.
What is Tangle Tower? It is a game that we started out last night.
It is a detective murder mystery
Yes.
game.
So-
Wait, is that Edwin in the voice of Grimoire, the beautiful, beautiful voice of Grimoire? Are you in chat right now?
Is that who the voice actor is?
I think so.
His name's Edwin? I didn't not know that. A lot of
Listen, I Twitter stalk people sometimes.
Oh, shit.
Edwin.
Thank you for your beautiful voice. It's brilliant.
It's good. It's so
It's
good.
a good voice. I now have you in my pocket, which is right here.
What does that mean? Get him out of there.
No, you stay in my pocket. No, I have a pocket full of voice actors for games, and you are now part of my chosens.
Your chosen stable of voice actors?
Yeah, I'm like, I know exactly. I want you in one of my games.
What? Why me exactly, Edwin?
What?
Don't worry. We're going to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Of my pocket?
Also,
Voice hair.
Kogad, thank you so much for those 34 months. Yay, Stumptmas. I'll get on the tree at some point. Well,
Yeah, you will.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
you
you
will.
being here. And for
We
those
still got
34
10
months,
days, guys.
let's launch this Tangle Tower, y'all.
Let's do it.
It's only day 2.
Listen, I've had a few harems already in my lifetime, and no one has ever not wanted to be in them. So listen,
You had a few harems?
just a couple,
Who was in them?
a lot of people.
Mostly voice actors.
No. The voice actor harem
Can
is
you
a
give
new
me
one.
give me the theme of one of the harems?
Smash Brother harem.
Just Smash for the players,
So,
or
no,
the
so there used
characters
to-
in Smash?
No, there used to be a website called All Is Brawl, which is dedicated to Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Legit, I thought it was a Smash Mouth harem for a second.
I would have loved that.
all those cool kids that like Smash Mouth in my harem, get on it. No, and you could have like little groups and like little forums within the group. And I was writing a resume one day, and I wanted to go back to be like, what did I do as All Is Brawl? Because I had like a lot of, like, I was a moderator and I helped with a lot of things, and I had a group that I named like Peachy Anna's Harem, and I was like, oh my gosh, why was I ever 24? What was I doing? So yeah, I've
What
had
are
a
you
harem.
doing now? It's not much different.
Now it's a voice actor harem. It's
In
fine.
a pocket.
It's not. I'm just using the harem as a group of people that I adore.
Edwin has a frowny face on.
I'm
Jack
sorry,
aside,
Edwin.
thank you
But
so much
there's
for that resub.
cookies in the voice actor harem.
It's not. There's just pocket lint. Let's go. Okay, so we already clicked all around this room.
Yes.
We did. We finished up this room, and now we have got. We need to go find Fritz.
I need a refresher real quick. So,
Oh gosh, do I get in my dreams? It's fine. We're on this.
Okay, when we ended last night, we gave all of our theories about what it could be. I'm still on the theory that something blasted, cracked everything in the murder room.
Right,
Because everything's
yeah.
all cracked, knocked her to the floor,
And then the knife stabs her
and
from
then
above.
the knife dropped from the ceiling hole and stabbed her on the ground.
So you think there is no murder? Like it was just this, not manslaughter, but accident?
It could be that someone had just set up a knife as a prop or something, but
That's-
I mean, it could also be that someone was just waiting to drop a knife.
Dr. Spudnik, the $25
That's not
donation.
who it was, no.
Well, maybe two came in at the same time.
Oh,
yeah.
it is.
Hawk1216 with a $5 donation.
Thank you both.
Last I heard last night, Aenne was up to 9 peanuts if it hit the
1,000
next
mark.
$1,000 mark. Is this still the goal?
9. No, I'm not eating 9.
9
I
peanuts
said
at
2.
once? I said 9.
But that's because you kept adding peanuts.
And that's what I'm still holding her to. So yes, if we hit 12,000, Enna's gonna eat 9 peanuts.
Oh my god.
And then
Make
we
me eat
had
9. Can we go back to the 2 peanut goal?
oh my god, there's so many. We had Dr. Spudnik. Thank you so much for that $25.
And then
donation. Here's your ornament.
Nave,
Another one. I could not pronounce that.
Nafed.
with the $25 donation. Happy Stumptmas. Happy to be able to catch it for the first time, and so happy that you guys are backing such a good cause. Thank you, Naft.
FF.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Here is your ornament.
But all
guys are
joking
amazing.
aside, Edwin, fantastic voice. I really still want you to voice one of my games.
Do you want to go into Penelope's room?
No, we wanted to go find Fritz in the garden
Yes.
and get down to this flower
'Cause
business.
I want to
the
unlock.
fair.
I want to unlock this, but I think we need more clues on how to
Yeah,
unlock
because we
that
have to
garden
find
door.
that the
But what if
The-
we find something in
pattern.
Penelope's room
Listen, I want to go down here first.
that
I wanna go
unlocks
down there
something
too.
for Fritz?
Let's go.
No, we got.
You've been
we
outvoted.
Yeah,
Fine,
Sorry.
fine.
I'm sorry, Jazz. I want to figure out.
Oh, it's Hawkeye.
No, it's a detective.
Hawkeye, what's up?
Tell us things.
Whoa, nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers.
That's
I'm sure
that's
I shall
very correct.
immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I want that
I'm
cape.
Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Hawkshaw.
Nice.
Hawkshaw's
Hawkshaw's
voiced
a
by
cooler name
Tiana
than Grimoire.
Camacho.
Maybe I'll
who is
become
also the
her
voice of
sidekick.
Penny.
Oh,
Oh, I love it.
Not on the Freya fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
we're not unknown persons.
Right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
Question Hawkshaw about everything.
Yup.
Tell us about
It's
yourself,
not in my
Hawkshaw.
interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one
Who
of the
hired her?
suspects in a murder?
Who hired us?
Yeah, that's what we don't
Very
know.
well.
How did we
Let's
even
make a
figure
small
out about
exception.
this?
Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours.
I
okay.
thought they were going to
5.5
say
days.
days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that.
Who are we
now,
working for?
I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so?
Yesterday.
As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at
Wait,
Tangle
so
Tower.
she was here
Hers was one of the
before
last
the
on my
murder?
list.
Yes.
Doing a different
Did you find anything
investigation?
I
unusual?
guess so.
A different
Nothing but
murder?
a thin layer of
No, just a different
dust
investigation.
and an
Yeah, but what if it
atmosphere
was
of
another
somber
murder?
melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window.
Looking
Didn't
for that
say
bird.
a word. Although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona
Whoa!
leaves that room in a permanent state
What?
of disarray.
Fiona
Oh
was in
my
the
Hawk!
I expected her to
1216
make an
donated
appearance.
$436.75
And you
with the
stayed in
message
library the rest of
9
the day?
peanuts, Enna.
Not quite.
This is blackmail.
9 peanuts, Enna.
I'm not eating all 9 at once. I said 2. I said 2.
9 peanuts, Enna.
You're eating one too.
Okay. It's my first one I'm having today. What's a
I
big
want
one?
one.
I don't want.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Get this one. This one looks good.
For those that don't know, yesterday we opened up Ash's
Oh, this is a
Carolina
huge one.
Reapers.
Trade me.
That's like a double.
Okay, here. Look, I'll be
I'm
brave and eat the double.
Wait, can we get?
You have to pick out 9.
Okay.
I'm not picking out 9. I'm picking out 1 at a time.
Anyways, these are Carolina Reaper peanuts. You guys ready?
No, they got a smooch.
All right, yeah, smooch.
Smooch.
How you doing, Ash?
This
Good.
one has more kick. This one definitely has more kick.
That was definitely 3 peanuts in one. And there was a giant piece of that Carolina Reaper in the middle of all.
Of it?
It was spicy.
This
That
one,
was
this one
definitely the
definitely has
spiciest I've
more
ever
kick.
had.
I can definitely feel the spice.
That was definitely a lot spicier than the other ones we had.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, 1 down, 8 to go.
I'm not. I agreed to 2, and I will do 2.
You gotta set out 8 for the people that got us to $12,000, Anna.
Oh God, you're so needy.
I will do them with you, Anna.
There you go.
That's about.
And Anna's laid out about 8.
Yeah, she laid about 8. There was probably actually 10. She's being very generous.
This does have more kick though.
Yeah.
Like at the end, like it lingers.
Yeah, it does linger. Ready?
Okay, smooch.
Oh, that's a big one.
You're so good.
They're actually very tasty.
They're really tasty.
They are good. They're not that bad.
We should get the Reaper jerky and see if it's any different.
No.
Let's
I
start
don't
with
agree
these
with that.
ones.
Right.
We'll do that another day.
We'll do that.
Ooh, that one is really
All
spicy.
right, that's 2.
All right, 3. I think the more I eat of them, the more spicy it's getting.
It does because the spice hasn't forgotten your tongue yet.
Yeah.
Where do you buy these spicy peanuts? So I got
Pucker
them.
Butt.
I got them from a website called Pucker
Okay,
Butt.
hold on. You're too fast for me.
Pucker Butt
Smooch.
Pepper Company, which is the company that's known for growing Carolina Reapers. You can buy
I am
whole
getting
Carolina
warmer,
Reapers
though.
from them if you want. I also ordered from them some Carolina Reaper jerky, and I ordered from them something called a Fuego something chocolate bar, which is supposed to be insanely spicy.
This is a big one. I'm not eating these double ones. That's not fair.
They got us to $12,000.
I'm not eating the double one, so
Here, I'll give you a little one.
it's not little. It's just a single.
Well, give me that
That's
double.
a big one.
Give me the double. Don't complain about doubles and singles.
I'm going to.
Smooch.
Wait, which one is this?
Chat's been keeping track. 6.
Okay. 6 out of 9. Nice.
They are okay. The more I eat, the more
Yeah,
spicy.
Ryan,
yeah.
go to
I
jail.
agree. This one, you gave me a giant one.
I had a double. Don't complain.
Ryan's just in chat here saying big nut.
Big, what? What did he say?
All right, last one, Anna.
Wait. No, I'm not doing the doubles.
That's a small baby double.
Fine.
All right. That's it. We did it. 12,000.
Thank you, y'all.
I need a wipe though.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm still impressed. I must make really spicy things then.
Oh,
Can I just have a little bit of yours?
yeah. Well, sure.
There you go. Hawk, that's for you.
That was actually.
I'm not gonna wipe my eyes. Don't worry. That's why I got the wipey. I'll just wipe everything.
Because even though these are, in my opinion, not like the crazy Hot Ones hot sauce or anything like that, we're not dying from these. You still do not want to touch your eyes.
No, never touch your eyes. I do this every time I chop up jalapenos and serranos. Some mistake. I'm like,
Serranos.
ugh, and I'm like, why did I do that?
Statement.
Towards the early
Luna, I would have believed
my
you.
examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running,
Can I have another one?
shouting from several floors above.
These?
I vacated the library, but before I could begin my
You're really
ascent,
hungry.
Professor
I am
Pointer
hungry. They're good.
emerged from the
They're
Pointer
like a
staircase.
good spice. This is an extra one.
We have these chewy bars inside too.
I don't want a
Fellow
chewy bar.
staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something
Eyes
had
met.
caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring
Is that
in
Fritz?
the tower.
He's entangled with
Unremarkable
love.
hour passed
Or
before the
roses.
gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear. But sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Can we date Hawkshaw?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's ask her about Freya.
Freya Fellow, is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower.
Except for
Within
us.
a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed.
I think
She can read
I
minds.
regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
Hawkshaw was
Couldn't
hired
have known she
to
was
figure out
about
who
to
was actual
kill
rightful
Phil.
heir of this place.
I have only myself
You're
to
going
blame
hard
for
on the
failing
heir.
to
I
suit the
think that
sign.
is what it is.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
But I feel like, also, yes, I agree with you, but I also feel like that's too obvious. Right?
Conan! 64
Oh.
DS with 100.
Oh, you
That's
get
a
this
bauble.
one. That's a
Also,
bauble.
Did you even write a bauble for Hawk?
Oh no! Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I was too busy eating peanuts. Okay, I'll do two. I'll do two. Okay.
Yeah, so Hawk 1216 and Conan 64 DS.
Okay, I'm on it.
Yep.
I'm on it.
Oh, so Conan with the tier 2, 39 months. Thank you so much.
You guys are amazing.
Oh my gosh. Why,
Guys
this
are
is
so
even
incredible.
worse than writing on the other ones.
All right, Flora.
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being
gonna
as
try and
cold
draw a
and
peanut.
indifferent as Flora
It's gonna
Fella.
look like a kidney bean.
Think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits.
It's got
I heard she
speckles on
barely
it.
sleeps. An hour here or there, sporadically.
Okay, there's that one.
Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
You all are amazing. Thank you so much for all these donations.
So much.
She's just going
Poppy
diagonally.
has remarkable musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
I should probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Okay.
Okay. Your bulbs are
I
dry.
find her rather embarrassing. Little more
Keep
than a
this PG-13.
spoiled child.
I'll
Penny
think about
must
it.
be at least 25.
27. Just makes it worse.
She's 27.
Wait, who's 27?
Penny.
How old is Felix? Or not Felix, sorry, Fritz.
Fritz?
Don't know.
Probably the same age, I'm guessing.
Although Poppy, though, is interested, right?
Poppy's
and Poppy's
19.
19.
They're either 19 or 20. But, oh no, they're 19. They just turned 19 together, right?
Yeah.
Just turned 19.
Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself. What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
I love Hawkshaw. Ask Hawkshaw about Hawkshaw.
314 cases solved.
314?
Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious.
It takes a lot of emotional effort to talk to Felix.
Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
Okay, that's all of them.
All right, let's go down the list.
All right, just all of them.
Yeah,
Tangle
this is
Tower.
a point and click
No idea
adventure
why
game.
they insist
you
on
have
calling
to do
it
all
that.
of them.
It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
There's got to be a secret passage.
He
There's
wants
probably a
to
lot
know
of-
if you found any secret rooms.
Oh!
I'm
knew
afraid
it.
the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that.
No.
That's not true.
We found the attic.
That was also a secret room, yes.
Yeah.
You truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
Don't make fun of my
No
case file.
organization, no system.
That's
People
my
work
style.
differently.
I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint. Have you
Harpsichord.
deciphered the meaning of those
a
four
secret
symbols on the
attic.
harp?
We're working on it.
We are
That's a
working on
no
it.
then.
Have you, Hawkshaw? I don't
I
think
doubt
so.
it. Yep.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't
Secrets.
buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps?
Open letter.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you
Convenient.
can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
Can
No.
you? Can you?
Although we talked to someone that clearly knew who it was to. And
Yeah.
they
Who was
wouldn't-
that?
Was it Penny? I feel like Penny knew who.
No, she said it was delicious, but she didn't know who.
Or
Maybe
it was Poppy.
I think it was Pointer.
I mean, Pointer, like, we got the vibe that he wrote it, but I feel like Poppy, like, knew who it was for, and then, like, we didn't get to ask follow-up questions.
I keep forgetting that Fifi has eyes on the side of her head.
Right?
And then, like, I'm just like, oh, her bangs are in her eyes. And
No, they migrated.
No, I don't like
Makes
it.
Quite an impression, doesn't
She's like a
it?
halibut.
Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude
We've
whatever
already
stabbed
determined it's a
Freya must have
feather.
been
Yeah.
brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course,
Of
it was the
course.
painting itself.
That's what we
That's
said.
what I
You don't
said!
believe in that kind of thing.
That's exactly what I said 5 minutes into the game.
Examine every avenue of thinking.
When do we get to kiss Hawkshaw? We need to kiss Hawkshaw.
The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told?
Do you know that?
A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
She likes K-pop.
I
Just like me.
believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Yeah, no, I agree with Ash that there was some sort of explosion or something because everything just recently got cracked.
Yeah.
You got it open. I'm impressed.
Or there was a big
I
struggle.
managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
Hi, what?
Hawkshaw, tell us!
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
Hiding the something.
Listen, Hawkshaw is just professional enough for kisses. I'm just saying, she's never been in a room with me, so
What
we
would
can't rule
Flora
that
be
out.
hiding? Like a feather?
Probably her feather. Oh, maybe she
Wait,
put
Flora's
the feather
hiding
in.
something or Freya's hiding something?
She said Flora, right?
Maybe she put the feather in there.
No,
Maybe
I-
she takes it out when they have the paintings.
Well, are we still convinced that Flora is actually the mother of Freya?
I am.
I still think that's true.
I am, because those painted models are things that Flora likes, and one of them is Freya.
And we have to figure out who Daddy is.
I think Daddy is Lord Fellow.
Paints.
No.
I think so.
I'd tell him not to quit his day job. But he hasn't got one, has he?
Burn.
Painted models?
These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a possessed doll.
Haunted doll watch!
Smoke screen.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right at this very moment?
I love his little
I
eyes.
admit, it's
Bug
powerful.
out.
Freya was a talented young woman.
Someone even liked it enough to take a photo of it.
Now, we don't know why they took the photograph, do we? Perhaps they just wanted it for reference.
There's too many questions still.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking.
That's what I'm asking.
She must have done it
Would you
without my
model for
permission.
us?
Could just be from memory.
I mean,
it's
Hawkshaw
not
should.
quite as detailed as the others anyway.
It's true.
A photograph of Freya. Could be important.
Could be
A
important.
book from the library.
everything could
One
be
of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
Because it has
It's about birds.
the feather.
Yes. I see that.
Oh my god.
Why haven't the two detectives put together the fact that the painting is of a feather and not a knife?
It like
Game!
literally looks
It's
like
like
that.
right there!
Yeah, I know.
A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet. It's locked.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
Listen, Hawkshaw.
That would be cheating.
Making me feel real bad about myself.
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it.
I have several theories. But they are my theories, and I'm not going to share them.
Why would you not want to try to, like, help each other?
What is that?
I'm not sure. It looks like it attaches
It's a
to
chicken with
something
a pulley
else.
on it.
Why don't you go back and double check the area you found it? Maybe you'll find the rest of the
Please tell
something
me
else.
I'm
Is
not
there
so sure
something
about
else that we
that.
missed?
Well, we haven't been in all the rooms yet.
But we found it in the attic. She said double check the.
I swear if they don't make a Monkey Island joke with this reel and put a rubber chicken on it, I will be very upset.
I don't understand that reference.
It's like, it's an item where you put, in Monkey Island, you put a rubber chicken on a pulley and you have to use it to solve a puzzle, and it's like silly.
It's silly.
Who's that?
It's silly.
Not sure.
But it's like a
It doesn't
We
memory.
know
really
who
look
it
like
is.
anyone
I don't
we've
like
met so
this
far.
because we've already established
Strange.
that we know that it's
Yeah.
Poppy.
But I think in the game's defense, we're trying to figure out what Hawkshaw knows. So we're not going to tell her what we know
Yeah,
to
that's
try and
true.
get more information because we don't know why Hawkshaw is even here.
But then we can't get upset at Hawkshaw not telling us what she knows.
Is
I'm
that a
just saying.
clue?
Don't know. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree. Doesn't make it a clue.
Yet.
Same. Yeah.
Such a sweet little cinnamon bud.
Some breed of amphibious humanoid. Potentially bipedal. Although none of the statues show the creature's feet.
I guess we'll never know.
Unless we should drain the lake.
We should drain the lake. Drain the lake.
3 birds, 1 cage.
Whoa.
What makes them worth keeping
Game
cooped up, I wonder?
days. Thank you for
G1
that raid.
Thank you so much
Hey,
for
welcome,
that
Raiders.
raid.
Might fly away
Welcome.
from
We're
Tangle
raising
Tower
money
in
right
time.
now. It's our Stumptmas
wonder
charity
what.
event. We're raising money for the Rainforest Trust. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Tangle Tower, y'all. We're in the, I don't know, probably 75% way through this game.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Solving a murder mystery. And we have just recently crossed raising $12,000.
We're not done yet.
Yep.
We're trying to get to our 15K goal.
Yeah, and it's only day 2 of Stumptmas, day 2 of 12.
And just so you know, if you guys donate today, if you donate $25, you get your name on an ornament that goes on the tree.
If you
Okay.
donate $100,
You get a bulb.
you get this ball.
Here, let me.
It's
There you
Christmas ball.
This Christmas ball. Your name goes on the bulb and also goes on the tree. Every cent counts. Thank
It's
you
a
guys
bauble.
so much for that raid. It's amazing. Help us conserve the rainforests around the world.
To help us save the world.
go.
Captain Planet would want you to.
What's this?
That looks
Is
like a
that
puzzle.
clock?
No, yeah, it's a clock.
If it is, it's a
It's a
clock
puzzle
with 4
clock.
faces.
Puzzle clock. My least
I already-
favorite type
oh.
of
I'm
clocks.
guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
It might tell the time.
It tells the time in the future.
4 hands are in the correct position. Well, okay, so each one of these has like a little emblem on them.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, all right. So you moving that one, you move that one.
Yes.
I think we need a time.
Oh, I see. 3, 2.
So they all rotate their neighbors. We
3,
need
2,
to.
6.
Oh, yeah, they're numbers.
They are all numbers, exactly. So
Yes.
they might tell the time, is what I'm saying.
No, you want to put them in their faces because that's a 6, right?
Is this a 6? Where does it say 6?
You see when you leave it put on there, it comes out as a 6.
Is it this one?
Yeah, any of them, they're all 6s. But you see that's a 6, right?
Yeah, that's a 6.
That's a 2 at the top.
yeah, that's a 2. What's this one? That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
Saying
And
that's
a
then
3.
So this is a 6 in
3,
this
yeah.
position. This is a 9 in that position.
Yes.
This is a 3 in that position.
Yeah.
And this is a 2.
In the 2 position.
So we probably have to get these all in their
Wait,
position.
or is that 12? No, it's 12. Never mind. That is
That
a 12.
is a 12, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, that needs to be up. This needs to be that way.
Right.
Yeah.
And we
So-
might have some. Just because 6 and 9 can be interpreted, just remember that we might have to
Wait, go
flip
back up.
those.
What's up, Jess?
No, it's fine. Wasn't that right? Click it.
Yeah, yeah. Click on it. Click the.
No,
so-
that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Oh.
job.
Nice work.
I did it.
You
did it. Good job, Ash.
What's in the box?
Secrets.
A little tool thing? Looks like a telescope.
A mini-
but I'm not
miniscope?
actually sure what it is.
It's a sniper rifle.
Small lens.
Yeah.
We gotta find the gun that
Yeah.
goes on.
Oh, it has a screw at the base.
Can you combine items in this game? Screw it to the pulley.
Can I? It has a screw at the base. Come on, that's got to go with the other thing.
Yeah, try and combine them. Yeah, with the real thingy.
Oh.
I wonder if we have to question somebody about it?
Can we question her again?
Yeah.
What is this thingy?
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you
Up
magnify
close.
with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client.
Roses.
Okay, so it's a magnifying lens, which wouldn't really make sense on the reel.
There's
Yeah.
another plaque on the bench.
Maybe it's just a red herring?
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Click on the mushy.
You ever see a mushroom that big before?
It's huge.
Not in real life.
That's the second biggest mushroom I've ever seen.
Oh, solid.
Stolid, thank you so much for those 44 months. Man, I'm so glad this is going on through my next payday so that I can actually make a donation.
Aww.
But dropping this baby for now, 44.
So old.
Thank
44
you.
months. Thank you so much.
Drop them bears, y'all.
Is that how long you've been doing this? 44 months?
Is Stolid chatting? Yeah, he's got the first, so 44 is the longest.
Dang.
There's this dragon that's missing a head.
It's a sea serpent, turned into stone by a wizard.
If you say so. What happened to its head?
Beheaded. By the same wizard.
Classic. Can you click on the bridge?
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too.
Can I click on the what?
The little wooden bridge? To go, yeah, what's
Looks
that?
like it might be about to fall apart. Grimoire, you go first.
Okay.
It's Tangle Tower, or at least it's the mansion at the base of Tangle Tower.
So the greenhouse is like the big yellow thing.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else
What
that's
about like the
interesting.
middle of the...
It's
yeah.
a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've
Oh,
ever
Oh,
seen,
okay,
too.
so that's the dais.
I'm not seeing anything else that's
The gazebo?
interesting.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else interesting to click on either. Unless this I can
A
click on.
wooden trunk that opens up into a full desk.
That's pretty cool, though.
I want one.
Okay, then let's move on to the greenhouse.
Greenhouse. Let's talk to Fritz.
Yeah, finally. We gotta find out what's going on with this romance.
This place is
he
nice.
in
Oh,
here?
there he is, right there. He's
Hiding.
hiding.
Oh.
Camouflage.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
that's not ominous.
A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Okay, pie.
Those look like elements.
I got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
one is cat mouth.
Where's your phone, Ash? Take a picture. Add it to the other pictures of all the other things that
We
we've
have
a
taken
picture
so many pictures of all the different charts in this game.
It almost says sex. I want you to know.
Thank you for telling me.
It's like how the Lion King wrote sex. in the wind.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you're thinking of right now,
It
isn't it?
is. It is. It's exactly.
Kind of reminds me of a periodic table.
Wait, hold still on that.
Chemists do it on the table periodically.
No, it doesn't really fit.
How about there was another one?
No. You know, this might be for another lock in the place.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
That might be for like another lock.
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Eat it.
interesting.
Potted fruit.
Cool.
I'll give you $5. if
Oh,
you
look
eat
at that
it.
bug.
That's a handsome beetle. Looks like he might have magic powers.
What about the watering can?
Tools. Used by a gardener for gardening.
Okay. There's lots of other crazy
Hanging
fruit.
baskets.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Wow. Look at all these other hanging
sass.
fruits, Ash. Over here on the
Yeah.
side.
Look at these gourds.
Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little too.
Safe to eat, do you
Ooh.
think?
I'm gonna say no.
I mean, who hasn't eaten glowing, shiny fruit?
All right. Why do you have what? Why is your eyes glowing?
Don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh my god, his eyes are so
a little
intense.
too big to hide in the bushes.
Hi.
Is anyone going to say anything? Or
love
shall
this
we
game
just
so
stand
much.
around staring at each other?
Right. Sorry.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitz fellow, the gardener.
And why are you so tall?
It's like a gentle giant.
No.
Yeah, don't ask a guy. Listen, as someone that's 6'4", don't ask a guy why are you so tall.
Why,
Genetics.
Genetics.
Ash? This sounds like a
Listen,
sensitive
Sally.
subject.
Listen, Sally. Why are you so short? Huh? Boom.
That should have been the response. Why are you so
You
short?
work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the
like shiny
plants?
fruit.
They're all kind of weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not
Pollution.
poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've
science
perceived
lesson.
as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA.
Oh.
Sometimes.
What?
Like mutation.
That'd be the
Okay,
official term.
paranormal.
For us,
Everything's
it's
on the
normal.
table right now.
Just
Okay.
nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No, I'm just the gardener.
Also, Edwin says Fitz is voiced by Josh Tomar, who has done voices for League of Legends, One Punch Man, and Final Fantasy VII. Machina Brigade. Or Machina Bridged? Yeah, sorry. That's very small font. That's interesting.
I
Okay,
was in my
wait.
greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon.
Is he even
I went
interested
up
in
to my
her?
room. Then
And
I came
Penelope?
back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
did anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
Really?
Oh, wow. He's not going to talk about
He's embarrassed because of the love triangle.
maybe,
I
but he
was
should
up
at least
in the
talk to
rooftop
Freya.
garden. It was quiet. And then it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human.
Okay.
It was a bird.
Paranormal
It
on
was
the
a bird.
table.
It was coming from Flora's tower.
It
So
probably
we
was
went
a
up
bird.
there.
We.
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's
were
room
making
was
out?
locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Okay, that's interesting. I want to know what Felix's statement was again.
So wait, what was the exact phrasing that he used? The rain can alter people's alter the DNA.
The lake water can alter people's DNA, or
No, the
can
plant
alter
state.
life's DNA.
What does that mean? That means Flora's a bird. That's what that means.
She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
She trying to make golden beetles.
So tell me about your fiancé.
Yeah.
Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's... well, they make assumptions.
That she's
And
amazing.
How's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good.
Right. Yeah, right.
Ask
Yeah.
about Poppy.
Poppy and I are friends.
Oh, I can buy that. Dark clothes, blue hair, an average of 3 words per sentence. Oh, you're like 2 peas in a pod.
She's very kind, and she has an interest in plants. Unusual flowers, mostly. I've been teaching her.
Right.
Is something wrong?
Listen, we can smell her on you.
I imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Does
She
Pointer know that
questioned
the
me.
rain can
About
alter
what?
DNA?
Our work,
No,
the
he's
plants,
he's
of
looking
everything.
at flora.
Did she search the
That's true.
greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me. I can tell.
But wait, hold on. Doesn't that go against her statement? Because didn't she say that she was in the green? Hold on.
She questioned me.
About what?
My work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
That's
You sure?
Because Hawkshaw said that she
Maybe
was in
did it
here
when you weren't in there.
and was
No,
using the
She
microscope.
hasn't touched it.
How can
But-
you tell?
But
Trust
was Fitz
I can
here
tell.
when that was happening? He might not know about it.
He said that he can just tell.
Fifi
Fitz
doesn't
is
like me.
What?
Fitz is
did you
dating
do?
everybody.
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
She's too shy to talk to you, probably.
Everyone wants to bone Fitz.
Okay, so that's the first like outright
Contradiction.
contradiction,
Yeah.
I think.
Felix is a contradiction. His
Except for that
loyalties
one.
are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Right.
Flora?
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone.
Additional suffering. So what's the first suffering?
Right?
Ask him about himself. Go back and ask him about himself.
Have you met this guy, Fitz? Shifty eyes, doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see.
All right. Ask about that weird potted plant.
Yeah. And the small
This is a
limbs.
good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes. You never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny and edible fruit?
You look at it.
They sell it. Or they eat it and get real high. Those are the two options.
That's right.
You ever
Small
seen
ones.
This is just
before,
a drug
Fitz?
operation.
I believe it. Now that we can
But
alter
I don't normally go
DNA.
into Fifi's room.
That's
Fifi.
not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her.
He said
But-
it belongs to Fifi.
But Hawkshaw had it, and she said it was
Yeah.
hers.
Yeah.
What's going on here
We gotta
between
go-
Hawkshaw and Fifi?
They're best friends forever.
Penelope's
They
three
watch the
favorite
Magic School
birds.
Bus together.
She's very protective over them.
Are they like her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names.
Oh, they
Penelope
have
loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
Because you're not into her.
What's with the broken glass?
Yeah, that's our question too.
Poppy's piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
Any idea who this is?
No idea.
What this?
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Me 3. Oh, sorry. I thought you said me too.
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's
'cause
a
that
difference
water.
between
Yeah, 'cause that-
and actual gold.
That lake water.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. That's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Alchemy is real.
Is he doing alchemy out here in this
Yeah,
greenhouse?
he's doing fruit alchemy. Fruit alchemy.
Looks like someone doesn't
Algorithm.
want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried in the
Anymore?
past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks. It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo,
But
then it'd
3
be
is a
3.
crowd.
Checkmate.
Fitz,
Yeah.
one of these drawings is of you in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Yep.
Are we done?
They're moaning.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh,
the
I
tower.
don't think it's that kind of painting. That's quite sweet, really.
Okay. Sweet models.
Felix made that.
Sweet bottles, brah.
Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form.
Okay.
It's an egg with feet.
Feet
It
egg.
was locked, but we opened it, but it was empty.
Fun
Do you know what's inside?
story. That
That's my
looks like
favorite
it might
story
belong
to
to
tell,
Poppy.
especially at the bar.
That belongs to Poppy.
So, why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure. There's something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
Well, there's not a lot of red.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's
I know it's a
something
feather.
bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Oh, she probably would have moved
Switch
around
the
a little bit by
paintings.
then.
Told you.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
I mean, that she could have already painted her in that position.
Yeah.
How odd. That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Okay.
It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details. Who gave you that information?
Well,
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
Oh.
There we go.
And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
Yeah.
This is like Benoit Blanc.
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
Interesting.
All right. So let's start questioning. Going back to
Fitz's
questioning
room is
people.
unlocked. It's up in the
Okay,
fellow tower.
got a couple of more
This could be
rooms.
interesting.
That's all the statements.
Let's go over them all.
Let's go over them all.
Did we just get to talk to Fritz one more time? We're just talking here, talking to the birds.
Oh, I think we should go back and talk to more people.
We've met all the
I know, but there's some statements that we have to do. You see those?
yeah.
Plus, we haven't solved this.
Yeah.
We haven't solved a lot of puzzles.
You
We
guys click
also
around.
have-
I'm going to use the potty real quick.
Okay.
Yep. There's a lot going on here. All right. Taking over.
Party time.
Party time. Ash is gone.
Ash is gone.
Let's look at this.
Now let's get all the
Take another
donations while he's gone and make him feel guilty.
Do you
Looks
think
like
there's...
he's playing a semi-grand.
Use some kind of.
I don't think we know we have enough
handheld
information to
line.
solve this
It's the
puzzle, like
truth, I swear.
honestly. I think we need to go and look in the rooms that we haven't been in yet.
Okay.
Let's come back.
All right. Let's do that.
So we can go to Fitz's room
Yeah.
and we have
Penelope's
to
room.
Yeah, we have to revisit some rooms. Like
Yeah.
we have to revisit Freya's room and I think we should revisit Flora's room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the one in my inventory. This one? That's a horn.
Yeah.
Oh wait, back.
I don't think we can merge things in this game.
No. 'Cause that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're missing something, right?
But
We
it does
don't-
make sense. There's the piano for Poppy.
Right.
I'm not
But
sure.
those
if
were the old
Penelope. I don't know what the lips are for.
smooching.
The
For
bell.
smooching.
It's interesting.
All right, let's. I like Penny's room.
Do we try to put it in that order? That's the order it's actually already in.
Yeah, that's well. All the other things are like weird symbols.
Yeah.
Those are the only like recognizable symbols. The other ones are not.
Here, I'll show you. It's already in that order.
Yeah.
I'm still not.
Should we take another?
See, it's already in that order.
Yeah, but like if you go to the other ones too, it's like weird symbols that we don't know.
Yeah, these are weird symbols.
Yeah. There's something we're missing.
It's like
we can't
Rorschachs.
solve it.
Get
Reminds me
lucky,
of,
maybe.
push the button.
Could probably get lucky, right? If I just keep doing this.
Maybe. But there's not like a here's
Let's
let me solve
come
it.
back.
Yeah. Let's go back to. Oh,
So let's go back to
Ash made this look
Penny's
easy.
room.
Ash made this look all
Ash
easy.
makes everything look easy.
Right?
Okay, let's
All right.
look at the tea
Oh my
set.
God, look at all these
I know the little baby birds.
tea set.
A little tea set. Most recently used.
Okay.
One of the cups has tea in it.
What kind of tea though? That's important.
There's 2 cups. One has tea.
What's in the other one?
Birdseed.
Oh.
No.
She eats with her birds.
A little bedtime reading.
Let's see. Romance novels, detective novels, and
What?
Romance
this one
detective.
appears to be both.
The gasp.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
That bed.
It's named
It's
Detective
like something from
69.
a fairy tale.
Does it feel warm over here, or is it just me?
No, you're right. Maybe the bed has some kind of heater.
It's not coming from the bed. It's coming from the wall.
Oh, maybe there's like a boiler. Maybe like a boiler room.
I mean, that's
Traveling
this is
cases.
a good room.
Empty. All of them.
What's that weird plant?
It's a
too?
birdhouse.
Are those real birds?
Are they fake birds? A bird puzzle.
They're wooden.
They're using up all the perches. What if a real bird wanted to use it?
Swap the positions of the 7 birds. Is it to like
rainbow?
Oh, you're right.
No. It's like okay. So the top ones, it's like the primary colors. Like this one plus this one should equal this color, right?
Yeah. So, well,
And white is all the colors if we're going by light. Also, what's with their eyes? Is it an eye thing and not a color thing?
that should be like that, right? Well, no.
But look at the eyes.
I think it is color. I think you're right.
Well, then we have to start with the primary colors because the primary colors that make everything.
this one's like light green, right?
Right, so you would have to do like white and green to create light green. And brown is just like a combination of all the colors.
So that's that. That's that.
Green
Oh,
and
that-
red
it's
equals
that one.
brown, yeah.
Nope, that was it.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice
Colors. Look at us, colors.
Look at all these colors.
Did the door
Also,
open?
Edwin, Grimoire
What's
is
in
only
there?
grossed out by romance because he hasn't experienced true romance.
It's true. He doesn't understand it. Now I'll get her!
Oh no!
Ripped piece of paper, crumpled into a ball, red flower petals were found inside, a message angrily scrawled on paper, now I'll get her. She found Poppy's rose.
Okay, where was that? It was on the ground?
From this.
Yeah.
He gave her that rose, or he grew her that rose, and she shredded it
I mean, okay, I highly suspect some sort of
because remember,
love triangle, but like that's just a rose. Like, Penny, don't get over jealous. It's weird.
no,
That's
they're dating.
sunflower.
Do we know?
They're fiancés, and he's dating Poppy,
We
and
don't
she
know
hates
that.
her. It's
We
competition.
suspect it.
It's competition.
No one's
Something
proved
weird about
anything.
it. It just feels out of place.
I would give you a flower.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does that mean?
It's
Does
like
that mean
bachelorette?
Ash should write harmful letters to me?
He'd be like, yeah, good. Got her. All right, but you flower with unusual shape, looks very healthy and well looked after. This might be his fiance flower. Like, instead
This
of
is
a
my
ring,
fiance flower?
This is the engagement flower, right?
What is a fiance flower?
The engagement
Why
flower,
is
I'm
no one
sorry.
giving me a fiance
Looks
flower?
like nature invited itself in.
Where's Ryan? Ask him right now.
No.
Rude.
No.
Why is little burps?
That's a big
Want
window.
a fiance flower. That sounds weird.
I'll give you a fiance flower.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
want a
the
fiance
feeling
flower
of being
from you.
watched.
The mannequins don't have eyes, though.
That's not a comforting
We have to get out of this
sentence.
room. There's mannequins in here. That's my second greatest fear.
Is there anything else in here that I can click?
Legitimately my second greatest fear. Is
So there's like, I think
mannequins.
there's like a boiler over here.
Well, let's get out of the room and see.
I think there's like a boiler room right here.
We
When you
don't
enter
know.
through this thing right here.
Oh, well that's... So the aquarium is below it.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but...
This is Fitz's room. Oh, his room is so bare.
Look at the
An
card.
empty glass and an empty plate.
He eats like 2 peas.
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
These
I
are
don't know.
his choices. Look at the... Yeah,
Card.
It's a
Little
little
card.
handmade card. Someone's drawn a heart on the front.
let's see.
Inside it says, "To Fitz, from PP."
That could be either of them.
Yeah, let's. Oh God, he took his phone.
Ash, we need the phone!
Wait, what's her last name?
I think they're both pointers.
What is
I think it's a family.
Penelope Pointer.
They are pointers. Okay.
They're both pointers. They're
so
both
Fitz
cousins.
is a fellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it could be from either of them. Alright, let's go back to his room. We have to still search for things.
Yes.
Pretty.
Ash!
Do it. Yeah. Go to jail, Ash. This is sad.
Hashtag deal
His
with
room
it.
is so sad.
Wait, you didn't go to his room.
Oh shoot! I thought that was his room. Look how sad this
Look
room
at that
is.
box that's locked, though. That's full of secrets.
Hello.
not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked.
Okay.
It's a combination lock. Sort of.
This looks... Okay, rearrange the pieces of paper to find the combination. Okay, yeah, that goes in that. No, that goes there.
That's got a notch.
Oh.
You see?
We can't rearrange them?
That goes there.
That goes there.
This goes.
Yeah, I think that goes in that. Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Okay. So that... There's 4 of them?
Oh, maybe you can do them in different orders.
Maybe. That would make sense. But we should go back to the first one that we found. The easy one. Yeah. So that's...
Wait,
What? A heart?
wait, did I get this right?
Yeah, you got that right. It looks like a down arrow on a DDR.
Are they all down in our DDRs? Okay.
So there's the first one and the second one are DDR arrows.
The second one?
No, I mean, sorry, the last one.
That one's more of a. It's not as DDR. Do you see that?
Oh, they are slightly different. Okay, so this is the first one. This is probably the easiest one. So now, oh no, do that.
Do it.
Move the green one away. And put this one down here to match up to that.
Oh no, that doesn't really match, does it?
No, match that up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So then find that one.
I think it's that one, right? Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Okay.
Okay, and then
Which one hasn't been on the bottom?
here's one. Oh, it's this one.
There we go.
Yeah, and then we just need to find this last one.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be like, yeah, like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Big ol' fat
Nice work.
teardrop. Oops.
There we go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
nice work.
I like that.
Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh.
I hope it's a heart.
That's kind of ominous.
PP and Fifi. PP.
It's a trowel.
Now, wonder, did Poppy give it to him? Or
You know what? Everybody
Penelope?
needs to stop having the same initials. This is really not helping.
This is a fiance trowel.
Wait, it's a fiance trowel?
So he got the fiance trowel. She got the fancy flower.
Well, now
I'm just making this shit up. I'm not
Now
actually.
I need a fiance trowel and a fiance flower. I'll just
poor plant.
marry myself.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it
only
would
thing
rather
that's
be
wrong.
outside.
Doesn't look soft. Oh wow.
What?
It's a big empty space.
What about the window? Can you look at the
Quit
window?
sulking. Not every room is going to be full of clues.
Listen, don't call me out like that.
There's someone outside the window.
Something outside the window. It's probably just a rock.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's
Let's
locked.
do this door.
But at
I
least-
thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the hand?
Come on, open.
Oh, it's the other half to Penelope's.
Oh, I do remember this.
Okay, so we need to take a picture of this.
No, I do remember that. And then these are like that. Okay.
It made a noise.
Hi!
Yeah.
I remembered
How
it.
did you remember that?
Because it looked like a
So
D.
then we have to. Did both of their rooms unlock onto the same
And
balcony?
the door's still locked.
Yeah, I think so.
I still feel like we made some sort of...
I think we have to
They're
go to
having
this
secret rendezvous.
Right?
The scandal.
one. Wait, I don't remember this one.
Well, I told you to take a picture of
A
it.
big glass leads out into
There's a
I'm
little.
gonna try.
I believe in you.
I think it's like that.
something happened.
That must
Yeah!
Oh my God!
It was
Why
something
are
like
you
that.
so smart?
Finally, it's open.
Y-Ax.
Thank you so much for that sub.
Whatever's
are
on the
amazing.
other side better be...
Drop some bears. Let's go out to the garden.
Let's go to the secret garden where all the romance happens.
Is he playing a little guitar?
Look at the rose bush.
This is a beautiful garden.
This is.
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil.
That
Now, apart from
alters
a couple of
DNA.
loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red,
This is
too.
their secret garden.
Now, aren't roses
I'm not gonna make a
normally that
joke.
color?
Exactly.
Yeah, talk to
It's
that.
another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
He's also wearing
As
headphones.
one does.
Well, they're not part of the statue. And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
Earmuffs.
Interesting. Look at that.
That's weird. Okay, so if... Okay. What's this?
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Ah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Oh.
Yes.
Are those the same feathers on Penelope's favorite birds? Yellow.
Yeah.
Green. Sort of magenta. That one looks like the painted feather.
It does.
Yeah.
But that bird is also white and red.
That's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon.
There's no more egg motifs.
More egg statues.
Well, that's
I don't get
because
it.
I love
Why
eggs.
Eggs are
Well,
delicious.
either they have some special significance, or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
Now I want some
An
eggs.
egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
Click.
A
Yeah,
little
yeah.
pond.
Let's go
It's really,
swimming.
really deep for some reason.
It probably goes all the way
See
down to
those
the
metal bars
bottom.
around the edges too?
Oh, it does.
Oh, yeah. What are you supposed
Listen, we're
to
solving
for?
mysteries.
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
Let's go.
Can we go down
let's
there?
go skinny dipping.
More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why?
Well, are the sculptors. An egg has got
Can
to
you
be
look at like the
easiest.
Pantheon, like
This one?
the columns?
The stone pillars. Or
Just too big,
what's
Ash.
left of them.
So we figured out the door puzzles.
We're out in the little secret.
Oh,
part.
how'd you get through the door puzzle?
Jazz was like, I remember all of this, and like,
They're both their locks correspond to each
yeah,
other. So he had the
Oh.
suns and she had the moon.
it's getting a
Got
little
it.
more suspicious that they're dating.
No, they're
Are they having sexual relations?
yes.
There they are. I knew it.
It's the window into Fitz's bedroom.
Oh, and
You know,
she's
he's
got
pretty
the
lucky.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wish my bedroom window had a view this nice.
I mean, it is a very nice little garden.
Very nice. Okay, is there anything else in here?
The bench. I know you did the.
It's
He
a
wearing
two-person
headphones?
bench.
Yeah.
Now, what makes it a two-person bench specifically? It looks pretty standard to me.
Did you click on the bridge itself?
Oh, good. A bridge.
A bridge.
I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny,
Listen.
tiny pond.
I just
Not
want to heat
all
this up and
bridges are
go in a
about
hot
getting
tub.
across
Right.
stuff.
Well, we were just saying about the hot boiler room. Maybe it is a hot tub. Maybe they
careful,
do
we're
go skinny
pretty
dipping out
high up.
here.
Yeah, we're on a roof.
This is a really nice garden. Have you seen Fitz's room?
It's the door.
It's all
One of
bare,
only
right?
two.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
nothing in there. All right, so we found this loot statue and feathers. There's
And the
one
ornate
more clue.
trowel. The fiance
Yeah,
trowel.
the fiance trowel. There's only one more clue left.
What
do you
we
think
haven't
could be?
found.
What rooms haven't we been to now?
We've been to all the rooms except for that middle one, whatever that is.
I
which
feel
might
like
be a
this
boiler.
clue is going to be the last one. So let's look at what we have.
So we have to go back and talk to people.
Yeah.
And we have to
Yeah.
go back to Freya's room.
Oh, so we have to go back to the attic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to think about what we found here that corresponds with
We
this.
haven't found. I don't think we found anything that corresponds to the heart
There's
statue.
birds, there's a piano, there's smooching lips, and a bell.
I feel like that's going. But those are the only ones. The other ones are weird icons. I feel like that's going to be the last thing we're solving this whole game.
I hope not. All right, we're back in here.
And there's also, we also unlocked questions.
Nothing catching my interest.
Sorry.
Kind of. Nothing catching my
Sorry.
Kind of. Nothing catching my
Sorry.
Kind of.
We need to talk to Flora again.
Just dusty
You need to talk to Flora.
I mean, I
Just
will.
Dusty junk.
She's my
wondering-
hero.
Just had to come back up here
What
just to
is
see what
Not
this
sure.
was.
Looks like it might attach to something.
So, okay, can we attach it to the thing here? No. Damn it.
I don't know what this does. All right, let's go talk to Flora then. Let's start
Yeah.
doing these one by one.
All the ones that I think have the little magnifying glasses are questions have been unlocked.
What is that plant?
A little pot plant.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
All right, let's talk to her.
Suspicion.
Suspicion, or we could just get nothing answers out of all of her stuff.
I mean, we pretty much are.
Wait,
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
She loves it. She does. Yes, that's a yes.
she's
I
all
really
into
thought
it.
she was going to say something there.
Right? Me too.
How about
There's so many things we have
real
to-
thingy?
The real
You know
thing.
what this is?
Guess not.
Just ask all of them.
Do you recognize any of these feathers?
Oh my god.
The egg.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
I love Flora.
Okay.
Flora's
Let's-
MVP.
Suspicious.
So, this painting, specifically that knife in
The
Flora's hand.
feather!
Yeah,
It's a feather.
It's creepy. But we didn't find a knife anywhere in the room. So what's going on?
God, she's so
Cool.
amazing. It's not a knife.
It's not a knife.
Not a knife.
It's
Thank
not a
you.
Maybe.
Thank you,
We need a
finally.
clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what
The
that
book.
knife shape actually is.
Oh
Let's
my
do
gosh,
it.
this is all we had to do.
The book.
Yes, thank you.
The bird
Let's
book.
take a closer look
bird.
at this.
Yes, the
painted
painted knife.
It's
Looks. It's actually
actually
just
A feather.
feather.
a feather from an ink dip bird.
The painted knife is actually just a feather from an ink dip bird.
Flora's voiced by Redacted.
It's
I knew it.
definitely the right
I love
shade,
Redacted. Great
but
work.
the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. The
Model.
painted
Here.
model.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And
Because
come
it's
to
her
think of
favorite
it,
bird.
why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
Because she likes birds.
All right.
They
She
did
betrayed
Flora.
Flora, so she ate it. Was Penny's pet? No. Was Flora's pet.
So
She kept a single feather. Not as of evidence. Nope.
to remember it by?
Yeah, to remember it by.
The ink dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe it flew away.
No, it was the last one. We learned
Flora
that.
Well, they keep
spends all
looking
her
up,
time
right? So
staring
maybe
out
it
the
did
window.
Fly
Either
away.
way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right. So she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah.
It was maybe
I
it was
think
in
she
the.
does.
It was probably in the egg.
Normally, this is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
The egg.
The egg.
That we
Solving
opened it.
mysteries.
It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty.
Just talk!
Flora? She's pointing at something in the corner of the room.
It's just a pile of books. They're not. Wait. There's something tucked inside this one.
Oh?
Oh, she loves the little bird.
Maybe it had a little baby.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
These are for you, Love Freya X.
Oh, little baby.
So that's all the clues now, I think.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them?
Because she loves her little burb.
Okay.
Ask all the rest of the things.
She's not gonna say anything, Anna.
Yeah, about completion, Ash. What if she does? Then you're gonna look like a fool.
Yeah, she's not even doing anything right now.
It's fine. We're just gonna get the. We're gonna check it off.
Like she's
Do you
not
know
saying
about
anything,
these
so
birds? Or birds in general?
She knows burps.
Does she know burps?
She knows all the burps. Listen, I have a need for check marks.
Do you know anything about this beetle?
No. No. I don't know anything. Is that
What do you
Flora
think of your
sounds like?
husband's hobby?
Do you have any
I
hobbies?
voiced her.
No. It was you the whole
haven't seen
time?
this yet, have you?
It's a little model of you. Who were the other people next to you?
Who's the dad?
This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter?
Is this your gramophone?
Grandma phone.
Do you know why it's cracked?
No, 'cause she doesn't talk.
All right, we gotta ask about everything
We met
else.
Felix, your husband. He's one of our suspects, and he seems pretty suspicious if you ask me. So,
She
if
don't
you
care.
want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
She don't give no.
Nice
music.
try.
Love it.
We spoke to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
Slipped.
We spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off.
Okay,
Do you and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials?
Fitz is like
You know the guy
her
in the other
nephew?
tower? Weird astronomy professor guy?
The one that creeps on you all
Can you see
day
him from your
long.
window? Can he see you?
What do you know about Penny?
I can't really imagine those two being friends, to be honest.
You never know. Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker.
okay.
All right, with acid,
What
I
could
feel
you
happy
possibly
now.
be writing down?
Oh no, I gave up making notes ages
I'm
ago.
just saying.
Now I'm just doodling in the margins.
All right, that's everything, Anna.
I mean, there's
got our
other type
suspicions.
of. There's body language.
Talk to Felix. And
We gotta ask
Fifi.
Felix a lot of things too. Suspicion.
We found the murder. It was the egg.
I knew it.
All right, suspicious.
So, about this paint we found in your room.
Nothing suspicious about it. I used it to paint. Obviously. Totally normal thing to do.
Unless
The
you
blood
swapped
paint.
it.
Yeah.
Come on then, out with it. What exactly are you accusing me of?
Accused.
Painting.
It's not your paint pot.
It's not
Yeah.
your paint pot.
It's not your paint pot. Did you take it from somewhere else?
What on earth? It's definitely mine. I even have proof. Look, the lid matches the ones on all my other paint pots. End of discussion.
That's not the end of the discussion.
We need a clue to compare with Felix's red paint. Something to prove who it actually belongs to.
Freya's paints?
Or the painted model. Because isn't
just
there
wanna
the
look
red
at
one?
I mean, it does have that green cap.
It
And
does.
then it has a round label. It has a round label.
And that's a square one.
Oh, there we go.
Square.
Yep.
Okay.
So Freya's paints.
Yep.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Oh yeah, label. Freya's red paint pot.
Was
stolen and replaced with Felix's.
and used as the murder weapon.
Oh my gosh. And, nope. But Freya, nope.
But the lids were swapped to hide it. It's
Yeah.
true.
Yep, the lids
Yeah.
were swapped to hide it.
Freya's red paint pot was stolen and replaced with Felix's red paint pot, but the lids were swapped.
Why does
to
he have a
hide it.
bottle of blood?
That red paint is from
No, they were
Freya's
switched, so
supplies,
somebody
not
switched it
yours.
from them.
Swapping the lids doesn't hide what you did.
Why are you bothering me about paint anyway?
One has
One of
blood
them
in
is
it.
blood!
Your murder?
Blood.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh yeah, red paint was some. This
So
red paint
this
pot.
red paint, yeah, this red paint pot was somehow filled with blood.
Before
And then somehow
Freya
locked
used-
away. It was locked away.
Well, no, this red paint
I
pot.
think this was
Oh
supposed
no,
to be.
no, it wasn't locked away. The other one was locked away.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. And before that, the one about painting Flora.
After Freya used it to paint Flora.
Not after. Yes, we wanted to do after
Yeah.
because we think it was put after.
Yeah.
This red paint pot
No, it's not
was
right.
somehow filled with
How do you know?
blood.
'Cause last time it
after
always,
Freya used it
does
to
a
paint
ding.
Flora. Almost.
Oh, maybe
just
it's
changed one
before
thing.
then.
Wait.
This
Maybe?
red paint
That's it.
pot
Okay.
was somehow filled with blood before Freya used it to paint Flora.
You have to hear for that ding.
Oh, that's definitely something.
That's
You're
definitely
right.
something. You're right.
Fine. Here's the story. I was busy working on a project when I suddenly realized I had run out of red paint. There was a certain amount of time pressure. So I politely asked Freya if I could borrow hers.
No, you didn't. You swapped out
Just
the
for a
thing.
little while, you know. Perfectly reasonable request.
But she said no.
I tried to explain why I needed it, but
So
she
he just
didn't
got
seem
blood?
to care. So, well,
Why'd you fill
I
a bill
took
with blood?
Freya's red paint pot and swapped it with my own empty one.
You went into
But where
her
did the
room?
blood come from?
Not my proudest moment, but it's just paint. I didn't touch anything else.
It's not just
And the paint
paint.
pot you left behind was definitely empty?
Quite. I have absolutely no idea how it got blood in it, if that's what you're asking.
Why were you in such a hurry to get a hold of red paint anyway?
Yeah, just Amazon.
I was
it.
trying to finish this in time for Flora's birthday. I needed red to paint the final details.
Could you not have just used a different color?
Out of the question. It had to be red and white.
If you managed to finish it, why haven't you given it to Flora yet?
She died.
Well, I decided against it in the end. After what happened, seemed a bit insensitive.
What if the bird went missing or died, and
Let's go
that's
over
why
what
the
we know about
investigation
the
was
crime
happening?
Okay.
Fifi?
Yeah, we gotta go back to everybody.
Alright, Fifi.
Put your eyes forward,
Is
please.
this your diary, Fifi? We found it in your bedroom.
Of course it is mine. Ridiculous question.
Why is it locked up like that?
You seriously require an explanation.
Secrets.
Very well. A fairly common concept, the so-called secret diary, is favored in particular by girls between the ages of 10
So, there are secrets written here?
Ooh.
and this particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
It's someone else's diary. It's not a diary at all.
It's Fifi's and she has written in it.
I don't know. I don't think we know. I don't know enough about this.
I think it's hers.
It's Fifi's diary, and she has written in it.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
This particular diary is unused.
It doesn't look unused.
Oh, this is Poppy's with the star on it?
Is Poppy have star themes? So I mean, I'm fine with it saying it's someone else's
It's
diary.
somebody else's
I think it's
diary.
Poppy's because she
How
used
did
to
you
have
arrive at
stars,
that
right?
conclusion? It is kept in my bedroom.
Because
it is
Poppy
mine.
gave the
We
cassette
need a
tape that had
clue
a
to
star on
compare
it.
with the diary. Something to prove who the original owner was.
It's the cassette tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Oh.
That is it.
What?
Does
there
she
anything
have
else?
a diary in that photo at all?
No. Go back
She
to
says
the.
star.
Go back to the other part of the root photo, maybe.
It's
Yeah,
her.
so it's
Oh,
Freya's.
shoot! I didn't even
Let's
notice
take a closer
that.
Yeah.
look at this.
Come on, grab it.
This blue book is somewhat similar to that.
No, not the metal lock.
Oh, sorry.
The secret diary.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
No.
It's the same
It's
thing.
same thing, yeah.
So it, which proves it belonged to.
Not Fifi.
No.
Freya.
Yep.
This blue book is the
There we go.
same thing.
I didn't even
as
think
the
about that.
secret diary,
Good eye,
which
guys.
proves it belongs
I thought
I
it
didn't
was
even
to
think
Freya.
about that either. I was just
Yeah.
like, just
You
check
were
the other
hiding
photo.
Freya's diary in your room, and you kept it locked too.
Why would I do either of these things?
We gotta open that lock. Fifi is suspicious. Didn't want anyone to see. Fifi didn't want anyone. No. Fifi didn't want anyone to see personal secrets
Within
Freya's diary.
Fifi
Yeah,
didn't
that has
want
to be
anyone
it.
to see personal secrets within Freya's diary.
Is this true, Fifi?
I know Freya was your friend, but if you're trying to hide something,
You did not know Freya, so this might be difficult to understand. She did her own thing, in her own way. By concealing Freya's written accounts, it is simply my intention to preserve her innocence.
Innocence?
might be easier if you just let us read the diary, Fifi.
Yeah.
Very well. I will
Open it!
However, as you read it, please remember, Freya was the most kind and the most wise person I have ever
It's
known.
gonna be like, I want to kill everybody.
Alright, Fifi unlocked the diary.
Finally. What's in there?
Secrets.
It's back in the flesh at this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. I think I'm about the bird, right? Soul bearer works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now. Need 2 more.
Soul bearer.
Found my way into the middle. Surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them, all 5, eyes blackened out. Okay. Despite everything I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She could do with a little company.
That's all.
Soul bearer. Impressive thing. I have 2 now. Need some more. What is the soul bearer?
We've not heard of Soul Bearer yet.
Okay, so she references the harp puzzle, but she said it's whatever this puzzle is was easier than the harp.
I think I know where that's at.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with the statue in the garden, I think.
Maybe we should go back and check.
Sure.
Do it, yeah. Maybe it solves the puzzle?
Maybe.
No.
There's a crab!
This wasn't here before.
It's so
What
cute.
is it?
Pick it up.
It's a little wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
There's a note stuck to the back.
What does it say? Grimoire?
This is my friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck, you two. Freya.
Sing the... Oh, can we play the tape? Bring it by the phone. We can't use items together.
He likes music. Simple melodies move his soul. So can we bring him to the gramophone then? Up in the...
Yeah,
What do
or
you think?
maybe we can bring him
Is
to
it
Poppy?
really from her?
How can it be?
Why don't we check the handwriting with Freya's diary?
Good idea. Hold on.
Well,
It's a perfect match.
What?
well, it's confirmed. We have a ghost helping us.
Ghosts!
Let's keep this to
What? I
ourselves
love
for now.
ghosts.
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use.
Alright, let's go back into
Up into the paint...
Floor's room.
the painting room.
unfinished business.
Continue.
Is this like
Is
a
that
chapter?
like a chapter?
I don't know.
I think that's a chapter.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 2, unfinished business. Her ghost is helping us do this.
Smooch all the ghosts.
Alright, let's do that one.
Yeah. No, we want the... Yeah, that's a simple one, yeah.
Do you want this one maybe?
Yeah. No. That's just the sounds in the astronomy lab.
Wait, I can't use it at the same time though. Where's my little crabby?
Try taking it to Poppy then, because
Yeah.
Poppy's always playing music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe the notes. All right, let's see in here. Okay, let's try this.
Yeah. No, use it in here. No, don't talk to Poppy.
Oh.
I mean...
Just
we
use the
can't.
item. Crab.
Oh crap.
The crab item. I think we have to... Can we... It's not an item that we can just give her, though.
No, we can't talk to her about the crab.
What about this loose
Do you know
statue?
where
Yeah.
those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
Oh, sorry, I keep doing that.
I found them lying around.
Lying
I think
around?
They belonged to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones. Like he's in the recording studio with his guitar.
What, he has a guitar?
No?
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway.
Oh, that's
Remember
interesting.
exactly. Don't look at me. I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Okay.
Okay.
We haven't... I know.
Yeah, show her the crumpled leather.
Petals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual.
Show that to Penelope.
Never seen that one before. Was it in the greenhouse?
No. We found it in Penny's room.
Right. Is that a gardening trowel?
Yeah.
It's your
I think
fiance
it belongs
trowel.
to Fitz.
Really? Huh. Never seen him use it.
Why do you hide it away? All right, should we just ask her about everything? Just get
Yeah,
out of the way?
yeah. We still have to ask
I
other
see a
people
lot of
about
birds
things
up
too.
in the rooftop garden. They seem to really like it up there.
Why's that?
It's quiet.
We asked her about the sheet music already, I thought.
I thought so too.
It's mine.
Oh, can you play the tune for
Can you
us?
play the tune for
There
us?
we go.
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Crabs.
I wish I could use a crab right now.
We'll check the crab now.
All right.
Yeah, crab.
Piano.
That's one of the symbols.
Oh.
So that's the
Play-
one that's going to replace where the piano is, and then we have to go to where the bell is and the smooching. We have to get
Alright.
someone to kiss the crab.
Let's just ask her about the last things real fast.
I think it's kind of cruel to keep 3 birds.
Does Penny not let them out to fly?
Oh, she does. She must do. But I don't think they're allowed to go far. Penny can be a little protective. Oh, you've been to the greenhouse? What did you think?
Impressive, I guess. But kind of unsettling, with Fitz lurking in the shadows the whole time.
Yeah, he does that.
He does that.
Did you find
Alright.
that in Fifi's room?
No? Should we have?
No, it's just... It looks like something she'd use, don't you think?
Did we ask Fifi about that yet?
Not
The
yet.
small lens?
No, not yet. But we should.
Softly does the flower grow, all in
Oh
time.
my God.
And time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day,
Oh, she loves
tune
him.
your heart to nature's way.
She's into him.
With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Okay. I hope she doesn't have anything good to say about
Oh my gosh,
Penny.
let's see.
Feathers flashing in the light, from a sunbeam
Burn it.
gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
Okay. That's everybody. All right.
Talk to Fifi about that microscope.
Fifi? Okay. Fifi!
Fifi, darling.
Let's go. Oh, we should also ask her about Fitz.
Name,
Yeah.
Fitz Fellow, age 24, profession, cryptobotanist, likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
It was that trowel.
It was a trowel.
Should we ask her about the others?
Yeah.
Name, Hawkshaw. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard. Name, Percival Pointer. Age, 57. Profession, none.
I'm pretty sure he's an astronomer.
Oh, yes, of course. How uncharacteristically forgetful of me. Name, Penelope Pointer. Age, 27. Profession,
She's older than Fitz?
ornithologist.
I didn't realize
Likes,
that.
birds. Dislikes, insects. Notes, Penelope is very beautiful. I have never had very much in common with her.
Oh my goodness.
Houston, thank you for the
Thank you
$5
so
donation.
much.
You got me to buy this game yesterday and beat
It's
and
such
you
a
beat it.
good game.
Oh, you already beat it? Dang.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
I love it.
She's so goth.
Name, Fiona Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, amateur microbiologist. Likes, the meaningful archiving of information. Dislikes, the superfluous window dressing accompanying the majority of human contact. Notes, kindly disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How come you prefer Fifi?
How come you prefer Grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
Fitz is my cousin. His father, a man named Flint, was my uncle.
Was?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left Tangle Tower a long time ago.
And what about Freya? How are you related to her?
We share exactly one grandparent.
Microscope.
This belongs to Professor Pointer, does it not?
No.
What?
I don't think so.
Who else would own such a pointless little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh, yes. It has a telescopic lens. It can only be used for looking at things that are far away.
What? Something's weird about this small lens.
Who is this her to whom the message refers?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next!
Maybe if you put your eyes in front of your head.
Okay. What's
So
this
Is
real
yours,
thingy?
Fifi?
I do not recognize it. And besides, I would have no use for such a thing. Perhaps it could be used to hang wet laundry?
Was that a joke?
Possible, actually.
Yes.
All right.
Talk to Pointer now. about
Hold
the
on,
microscope.
go through all the rest of it.
Now,
Just
this
in case.
is interesting. Where did
See?
you find it?
In the astronomy tower.
And yet, it does not concern the field of astronomy.
Nope.
In fact, you could even say that entomology is the exact opposite of astronomy.
Oh, it wouldn't be the
Yeah.
exact opposite.
You could.
I would not
No.
say that, however.
I say
Oh.
microbiology is probably the exact opposite
No,
of
it would be
That's
quite
true.
naive. To study science in any field is to study the connections between all matter in the universe, living or inanimate.
Okay.
Who is that in the photo?
I'm quite sure that I have no idea. An item from Poppy's childhood. Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Why's that?
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends, right?
We are, yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do with Freya?
Oh, no. The changes in Poppy's mood have nothing to do with Freya. Her concerns simply lie elsewhere. Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
Or
I am scared
The
of
person
birds.
that visits the
Why?
music room.
It is an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Oh,
she fears
The fruit here
birds.
has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
on what?
on the
you got
structural
pica or
integrity
not?
of your teeth.
All right.
It is a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what.
Oh, it's a Penelope. It looks like Penelope. See the hair
Oh,
and
it
the
does.
wings?
Yeah.
That blade.
Did he take?
It's a troll.
Did he
for
alter the
gardening.
plants to make a Penelope? Is Penelope a plant?
Is that why there's vials of blood?
What's wrong?
Yes.
Earmuffs do not go on statues. What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
These weren't dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds, I think.
My argument stands.
Wait, did Fritz create
Freya
Penelope?
drew these.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Are
I
they
think so.
clones?
There's
Is that why
a note
everyone's
in the
named
back.
P?
She never showed them to me.
Well, I think it was a gift.
Everyone
for
is
your mother,
actually a flower,
like the private
and
thing
Fritz
between
is the
Freya and Thor.
mastermind.
All right, we've gone through them all.
Okay. Talk
There's
to.
something about Hawkshaw's handheld microscope.
There is.
Yeah.
Because
Something
nothing.
suspicious.
Yeah.
Let's
we gotta
ask her about it.
Is there a bell in here first?
A what?
A bell.
A bell?
Or smoochies.
No. But we should go to the garden and put in that one that we found before the crab changes.
Yeah. Well, no, I think I always have it.
Yeah, I think it always stays locked in because there's room for more. of
Yeah.
that thing.
All right, where would a bell be?
Talk to Pointer
The
again.
bell, maybe that's in.
Pointer? Up here?
So I want to
maybe
ask him about the microscope.
Maybe that's Penelope, the bell. Because maybe it's like a bird cage.
Yeah, maybe. What is bell jar?
What's this?
It looks like it might be a telescope. Thought you might know something about it.
Well, it certainly is a telescope. It has a part there to screw onto a tripod, you see? It's rather small, though. I'm not sure you could see many stars with it.
No, probably not.
Okay.
All right, so let's question Hawkshaw
jar.
about that.
What do people normally
Other than bells, you mean?
Okay.
Well, we should ask him everything.
We should, but 1 second. I have an idea.
Okay.
There's only one bell that I know of.
Oh, there is a bell there.
Yeah. Oh, it's a simple charm. Okay.
Alright, now I just need to find the smooches and the burbs.
Wait,
So
is
the
it a
bird- the
burb?
bird room.
The bird room, yeah.
Room.
And what was the other one? Smooches?
It's like a lips.
They're bird cages.
So
Both the
someone's
birds are
singing.
coming and
Whoever
going
the
from
humming
metaphor.
person
It
is.
totally is.
No,
I think we have to get
And
Flora
it's
to
home to
hum.
3 especially fancy birds.
Wait, what'd you say?
I think we need to get, because remember there's the humming. Can we should put the tape in the thing and see if that unlocks it.
Oh, you're right.
The humming.
Yeah. I'm happy that we have that little bypass now.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, because that's a simple tune. There's the humming in it.
Do we have to let the tape play the whole way?
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Yep.
It's got it.
Got it. Okay.
Humming.
So what's the
Yep.
last one? Birds?
Birds.
Birds.
And okay, so in the aviary there wasn't a thing?
Well, I think there was a thing. I just got really excited because I
You did get
solved
really
it.
excited.
I'm sorry. I was like,
You got so excited.
I was like, go here, Jazz, right now.
So
Click on the bird. Or there's also the bird in the bubble
cages.
bath
The
too.
birds are coming
Is
and
that a metaphor?
Oh, it
Bubble bath
totally
birds?
is.
you mean Penelope?
Click on the. What about the bird she's talking to?
And especially.
And it's home to
Yeah,
3
already seen this one.
especially fancy birds.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we should talk to her about this note that she left.
Yeah, we should.
That's
And the trowel.
strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope.
No.
You'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the
It's
deal
Poppy.
with the petals?
It's really none of your business.
It is our business.
We're detectives.
Yes, it's my my flower.
You don't like it?
Fiance flower.
It's a
Don't
fiance
get care
flower.
for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Ooh.
Scandalo.
Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right.
Vulgar.
Oh, there used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question.
You know what? I have an idea.
Go on.
We're gonna go here. And using the process of elimination, we're gonna open this up.
Oh.
Oh, see, there's downward,
There might
samurai
be
hat,
more.
Space
Alien?
Invader. There's only 4.
I'm still not sure.
Should we take another?
Okay, so
So we know it's telling us.
Yep.
yeah,
Samurai helmet. I think we have to find it.
Space Invader.
Look looks like he's
You're
playing.
some kind
Did
of
you not know? A little handheld.
liar.
It's the truth, I swear.
No? Do we have to have them all?
Yes.
Ugh.
Let's
Ugh.
come back.
All right, where's the burbs?
So there's the burbs in the bird bath.
Up here?
No. Well, we could go up there. There's
Where's
also
the bird bath?
birds. There's also birds in Penelope's room.
Where's the bird bath?
The bird bath is
Oh,
the
that's
very
right.
first one.
Sure, you're right.
Oh, I'm so
That's all.
heckin' good.
We go back.
Go to the gardens. Listen, we solved
Let's
it.
try this again.
All right.
You know, I think we might be.
Get out of here. I want to do this. Oh, is that it?
Samurai hat.
Samurai hat. Space Invader.
All right, there we go.
That's gotta be right.
Nothing. Maybe it's broken.
Wait, do you hear that?
It opens up a door.
Go
Secret
inside!
passage!
Yeah, but there's a couple of things I want to do first.
Oh, talk with Sally. Sally.
Oh yeah, because we have to go back.
Complete all suspicions. Talk with Sally. Okay, so there's another suspicion
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Hawkshaw.
This little microscope thing, you said you used it to search the greenhouse.
And this would make perfect sense if you knew what my client had asked me to find. Of course, I still have no intention of disclosing that information.
You're
Flora hired
such
her to
a
find the bird.
tease, Hawkshaw.
That's what I.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
We already worked out what you're searching for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
What'd you-
Fine. Is it this one?
We should listen to Aenne every once in a while.
Yeah.
Is it the bird?
That's not right.
Oh, okay. Okay, then Anna, you're so good. What
Okay.
is
The floor's drawing.
this one?
Yeah.
That's not right.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was the
What
exact
was
question?
Hawkshaw been hired? What has Hawkshaw been hired to find? The empty egg.
Yeah. What's inside the empty egg?
That's not right.
Listen, we're gonna get one of them. Golden needle. The painted portrait. 'Cause it has the feather on it.
So we originally thought it was inheritance stuff.
Yeah, she was searching the greenhouse. It has to be plant related, right? Because it's the greenhouse.
Coffee, you've been putting out a lot of things, and it seems like you've played the game before. So if you have, please stop giving spoilers.
You're not as hopeless as you look.
Thanks.
So, that's what you were looking for in the greenhouse? This beetle?
Surely even you can understand the logic of it. The greenhouse is home to a great many insects. The gardener could have easily kept the beetle hidden in there.
Well, Fitz said you questioned him, but didn't actually search the greenhouse.
He is not exactly the type to appreciate subtlety. He simply didn't notice that I was using my microscope.
What do you reckon, Grimoire?
I know for a fact she didn't use the microscope in the greenhouse.
Because
Hawkshaw doesn't know.
it's not a microscope.
It isn't a microscope.
It's not
It's
a
a
microscope.
telescope. Yeah.
It's not a microscope at all.
All of a sudden, Detective Grimoire is some kind of expert on microscopes.
It's true. Went to microscope school.
Okay.
The handheld microscope is actually a pan of water.
It is a pan of water.
According to Hawkshaw uses. What's the other option?
According to Fifi uses, was created by Fifi, is not...
So what according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens.
Yeah. According to Fifi uses.
The handheld microscope.
According to
Fifi uses a telescopic
It's a weird
lens.
sentence. Yeah. So Hawkshaw lied about it. That's all we know.
handheld
Yeah.
microscope, according to Fifi, uses a telescopic lens.
Sometimes
So
these sentences,
Hawkshaw
they are a little
lied about it.
confusing when you go through them all.
I'm inclined to believe Fifi when it comes to stuff like this.
Hawkshaw, why did you lie about owning a telescope?
When you were a child, what did you aspire to become?
A detective? Naturally.
Emperor of the Galaxy?
I wanted to be an astronomer.
Really?
I harbored a desire to understand the secrets of the wider universe. A fool's errand, to be sure.
So you kept
but
this
a
telescope?
seductive one. At 15, I decided
I'll show you
instead to
seductive
apply
one.
my intelligence to the world around me. And so, I became a detective. But the yearning for elusive knowledge is a powerful force. I tried to keep it with me.
Sorry, but we're way off track. What's the deal with the little telescope?
A memento from my childhood. Little more than a toy.
Then why'd you lie about
Why
going
did
to
you
the
bring it
greenhouse?
with you?
When I discovered that it was Professor Pointer who had hired me, I dared to consider it something of a planetary alignment. I had hoped he might sign my telescope. An extremely childish indulgence.
Oh, please sign my telescope, please.
I never would have
Cute.
guessed.
Hold on. You're admitting you didn't use it in the greenhouse then?
Correct. As it happens, I have no need to search the greenhouse to such a degree.
What?
Professor Pointer doesn't consider the gardener a suspect in our theft investigation.
So,
Theft?
who is your suspect?
Of the beetle.
Things have become complicated. My lead suspect is your murder victim.
Ooh, yeah. We need to go back to Freya's room and check the little terrarium.
The little vivarium?
Yeah.
But that also puts Pointer way up on the suspect list if he killed her to get the beetle back or something.
It does.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Yeah, there's nothing in here, though. So, okay.
So we need to get to... Okay, we need to probably do that.
Okay.
I mean, we still haven't talked about everything to everybody. All those check marks.
Who is that? See?
That's the crime. The criminal.
It points to her.
So, suspect statements.
That's all the statements collected. Let's run through them all to see if anything doesn't add up.
To see if anyone's been lying.
That too.
Fritz
Let's.
and I were up in the moonlight garden most of the afternoon. Then I heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds.
We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. So I made Fitz kick down the door.
Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back.
I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall.
But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs.
I like this. This is really
I
cool.
vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared.
I didn't know what to do. So I ran downstairs to get Fifi.
I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room.
Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me.
Eventually, she let me in.
I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library.
This is really cool.
Emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. I inquired about the professor, and she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me. She got angry.
I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter.
We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs.
I ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path.
Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her.
Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did.
A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya.
Then I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting.
She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15 minutes.
I quickly decided that I should leave also. I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything.
An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance.
I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
That's disappointing.
What is?
All the statements line up with each other.
And they don't just line
That's
up.
good.
Some of them even seem to specifically confirm each other.
They're all the murderer.
We know a little more about the crime scene now. So, what do you think?
They're all
Was
complicit.
Freya stabbed by her own painting?
the ornate trowel is the real.
So the painted ink dip feather was used to paint.
Was designed to match a real knife?
No.
We could talk about the blood. We could say that it was swapped to hide the evidence. Paint from the paint pot. No. I'll reverse that.
Oops.
Again,
Blood-
you didn't reverse that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Paint from the paint pot was replaced by blood from the paint pot to
hide the evidence?
Paint from the paint pot
No, it's not
was
right.
replaced by blood from the paint pot
Maybe-
to hide the evidence. Nope.
Yeah.
Wait, go through these one more time. A little bit more. It was used to paint over.
No. Where'd the blood come from and how was it used? Well, paint from... No, the blood from the paint pot was used to paint over... Was used to paint the red tip of the ink dip flower.
To resemble a bloody knife? No. To prove the existence of magic. So,
Where did the blood
this
come
feather
from?
sort of looks like the feather, but it's yellow.
Yeah, where did the blood come from and how was it used?
We don't know where the blood came from, though.
Hide the
Blood
evidence?
from the paint
No.
pot was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to hide the evidence. Almost. Maybe just.
Where did the blood come from and how was it used?
The blood from the paint pot maybe came from a real knife.
It could have. Was used to paint. Was designed to match.
To hide evidence? No. Blood from the paint pot.
It said to only change one thing. So,
Yeah.
What was before the real knife? What did we have in there?
we had paint from the paint pot in there.
No, we had this one. Blood from the paint pot was used to paint over the paint to ink dip feather to hide evidence.
Blood from the paint pot
Yeah.
was used to paint over the painted ink dip feather to hide the evidence. That's not right.
Wait, it says perhaps
Oh, it
Freya...
was used to paint the red tip of the paint dip.
Perhaps Freya painted the blood onto the painting herself.
This one?
I don't know, it says it up there. Perhaps Freya painted the blood onto the painting herself. Was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to prove the existence.
No. I think we only needed to change one thing, which you did there. So put it back to what it was before.
This one?
Yeah.
Blood from the paint pot
Yeah.
was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to hide the evidence. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
To resemble a bloody knife?
Blood from the paint
Oh,
pot
there you go.
was used to paint the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I have a
I mean,
question.
I thought that was obvious.
Why?
Yeah.
Either it's a
That-
very strange
sometimes
coincidence,
adventure games.
or
Yeah.
somebody set it up.
You're like 4 steps
Somebody
ahead. You're
deliberately
like,
put
what?
blood in the paint pot and hid that feather after the crime. Why? To distract us?
Well, Fifi's the only
Possibly.
one that knew it was blood.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather, unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know. The door was locked the whole time.
Okay.
It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down. Normally, it can only be opened from the inside. Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too?
Was she
Except
shot?
Flora survived. She didn't get a stab wound like Freya did.
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and more interested in the how.
The angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle.
Yeah.
That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing
Someone
right
stab
up
her
by the
right in
canvas.
front of her?
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly in line with the
And
painting.
there's no hole in the painting.
Maybe something went through it.
Maybe something
Through
did
the
go through
painting?
it, through the
Wouldn't
red paint.
that leave a hole?
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her being stabbed
Yes.
and her falling over are completely
Exactly.
unrelated.
Okay.
So I think we need to, like Anna said, literally talk to everyone about everything.
Okay.
What was that? Go say that one more time.
All right. Let's start with you, I think.
I hate you, Anna.
It's fine. I get it. I understand. It's like I've played these games before.
Okay, let's talk about Hawkshaw.
Hard to read, that one. But she seems to know what she's doing.
She's kind of mean.
You know, I simply assumed all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. Then, of course, I met you. I
about
don't
to
especially
cry.
want to talk about myself. Introspection often leads to vanity.
Wait, does it?
Why don't we discuss the moons of Jupiter instead?
Oh my god.
I'm not sure if we have time. Aren't there like 10 of them?
83.
Yeah, we don't have time.
83 moons?
What do you want me to say?
That's a lot of butts.
He's the gardener.
He's a member of the family.
Yeah, but not the Pointer family.
What happened to his parents, do you know?
His father, Flint, is Felix's brother. Strange man. Don't think anybody knows what happened to him, but he certainly doesn't live here anymore.
What about his mother?
Emily?
Someone's gonna live in that
I've
secret
not
passage.
met her. She never actually married into the fellow family.
It's gonna be Freya.
Her
She's not dead.
relationship with Flint was, it was short-lived.
Well, enough to produce a child.
Penelope, our resident ornithologist.
Penny's your niece, is that right?
At this moment in time, until she marries the gardener.
She'll still be your niece.
But she'll depart from the world of the Pointers and join the Fellows. Like rats deserting a sinking ship.
Wow!
Someone's got
My
some issues.
Poppy, my pride and joy. Exceptionally talented pianist from a young age. She... Hold on. Why is she on your list of suspects?
Everyone
Because she's a suspect.
Oh, no. I can personally vouch for her innocence. She'd never... Well, the truth is, she loved Freya very dearly.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened to Poppy's mother?
Primrose? She was Flora's sister, a Remington by birth. The playing field has never really been even since she left.
Where did she
She
go?
was Flora's sister.
Away. She went away.
Okay.
Alright, let me look at that family tree again.
What's this? Is it a clue?
We don't actually know. But Grimoire picked it up, so now he has to pretend it is.
Wait,
That's how it works.
the real thingy. Fifi said something about clothes. What if they strung it between the towers?
Oh, maybe.
And then something, you could put something on it and go in between the towers. Like a knife.
What a precious photograph. She hasn't changed a bit, has she?
Who?
Oh, if you don't know, perhaps
Or
I
a
don't
trowel.
either. Oh,
dangling
my.
trowel.
How did everything get
This
cracked?
is the first piece that Primrose ever
Explosion.
learned on the piano.
Meteor.
A bomb.
Primrose, that is
Meteors.
Poppy's mother. She passed it down to Poppy when she started teaching her how to play.
Poppy's piano teacher was her mother.
Of course.
Firestar, you love the art in this game.
Warms
It's so
my
good.
heart
So
to know
good.
that after everything, Poppy still has it up.
Oh my goodness!
Miranda!
The $10 donation.
Oh, thank you so much, Miranda.
Anna, did you see the things that Miranda made for us?
I
That little snow
did, yeah.
globe.
They're so cute.
Curious creature, isn't it? Some
12 days are
sort
gonna make you
of
miss a lot of sleep,
amphibious
right?
bipedal fish
Yeah.
man.
We're with you.
Yeah.
And a trumpet.
Playing a trumpet, yes.
Doot, doot,
That's
doot.
rather a small cage for 3 birds, isn't it? But then, aren't we all trapped in a cage?
Oh my god, I hate talking to him.
Well,
Fitz
you got
seems rather
5
keen to
more
grow
items.
things like this in his greenhouse, doesn't he?
What's wrong with that?
Well, you can't eat it. Makes you wonder why he bothers
No, but
at
no
all.
one's talking about the DNA alteration
Well,
Right.
of the rain. Like, can we go back to
None
that?
of my business.
You can't just drop
Quite
that bomb.
Possibly none of yours either.
I think it is.
What kind of flower is that?
It's
We
a
go into that
Hawkshaw.
room
That'll be fine.
down
it
there,
might be the
Anna,
only
and
one
we
of its
find
kind.
that there's
Primrose
clones
would
and
know.
zombies.
Yeah,
My
just
wife
and
is
everything.
a floriculturalist. Best in the field. That's a flower joke, but she was.
Interesting.
Oh, you found a murder weapon?
Steady on. It's just a gardening trowel.
Looks like a
Unless
weapon
you
to me.
know.
It's accusing already.
I've seen those earmuffs before.
Who do they belong to?
They're the ones Fitz always wears when he's out the front gardening.
I thought
Always
Poppy's
wears.
the one.
Whenever I've seen him, yes.
She said she found them, but they belong to Fritz. But they
Yeah.
were in like a hallway when she found them.
I think you may wish to adjust your threshold of what you consider to be a clue.
Rude.
Yes, very nice. Where is that bird of Flora's? It's been a while since I've seen it.
Okay.
Everything's missing.
Okay, so that's all of that.
Okay.
Maybe the rain altered the bird's DNA to turn it into a beetle. Jeez.
Beetle bird. Beetle bird.
Big bad beetle
Isn't he
boards.
strapping?
He is big.
And so brooding.
I like her.
Kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
Your bird arms!
And
Can
you
we
sound like
just
you don't know him very
ask
well.
her about
I don't
that?
remember asking for your
Fashion,
input.
Ash. Fashion.
You don't ask about fashion, you just
She's a
accept
most
it.
unsavory little. She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Which part? The giant bird arms?
Yes!
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others.
Ooh.
I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility.
Dang.
Did you not know that?
We do now, yes. All right, thankfully we don't have to ask her that many things.
I don't know what that is. Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes. At one point, I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly,
or
I
do
think he
drugs.
just likes the way they look.
I mean, that's just how flowers are.
Lovely.
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 It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad.
How sad.
I
Birds.
must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all three of those names.
So cute.
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
It's a hat? All right, real thingy.
Is that for sewing?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe?
We have no idea.
That's interesting, Edwin. Someone asked Edwin if it is hand animated, and he responded that he believes that it is,
It does look
but the
like
squiggly boiling effect is automated.
Yes, I think I know how to do that.
There's
I've done that in
something
Premiere.
about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Yes.
Let's ask her about it.
Do
Let's
it.
go.
So, yeah, we found this.
That's nothing.
You wrote, "Now I'll get her," on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals.
They're from Red Roses.
They're from Red Roses. And there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue.
Yeah.
Something that shows the roses. And
I
who
think
they
we know.
belong to.
The
I
drawings.
do know it's you.
It's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding?
It's a rose.
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access?
Because it was in Poppy's room.
Is it really only accessible from those 2 bedrooms?
For most
There was
people,
like a-
it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My
She could have
dears,
flown there.
what are
With
you
her arms.
choosing
Yes, she's got bird arms.
That's why the flowers were up there. Or, I mean, the feathers.
One of
Alright.
Penny's birds
Yeah, one of Penny's birds was used to kill,
was
used to spy on Poppy and Fritz.
or maybe it was used to distract them.
Hey, murder.
What are the other options?
Was used to kill. One of Penny Bird's was stolen. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, keep going through the options there. Keep going. Okay.
Yeah, one of Penny Bird's was used to spy on Poppy and Fritz and steal evidence from them.
One of Penny's
Yeah.
birds was used to spy on Poppy
Bird
and
murder.
Because
Fritz
the
and
rose is
steal
the evidence of
from
their
them.
affair.
I like the idea of the
We
birds
know
murdering
those two have
people.
been spending
Yeah.
time together
That's how I
in
got that
Rooftop
one
Garden.
Yeah.
90-degree
I'm
stab
guessing
wound.
You got
Bird.
paranoid. Wanted to know
Someone
what they
threw
were
the
up
bird
to.
at her.
I'm just not the jealous type.
Yeah, you
I would
are.
never suspect Fitz of anything like that. Besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden.
But
But
we need
that's
a
where
clue
we
to
found the
compare with Penny's
feathers.
birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden. Let's take a closer look at these.
Let's.
That one.
Yeah, yellow.
Yeah. This yellow feather
This yellow feather was
Not-
not deliberately. Probably
was used to
Was
kill.
left behind.
after it killed Freya.
Yes, I knew it. Who visited?
No, not
No.
the greenhouse. Rooftop garden.
Yep.
This yellow feather was left behind
I
by
used to kill.
Penny's
This
yellow
looks like a
bird
knife,
when it visited
right?
the rooftop
Right? Yeah,
garden.
it does.
Straight through Freya's heart.
I can't stand it! Knowing the 2 of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence.
Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little?
You don't understand. Fitz is slipping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days, but being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
All right.
All right.
We got all of the suspicions, right?
Did we?
I think
we're missing the one for Hawkshaw, maybe still.
No, we did that
No,
one.
we did that
How
one.
about Fritz? Have we?
Go talk to Fritz. I think there's still a couple things we have to run by him.
Yeah. God, he's so creepy in the corner. I talked about everything here.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk to.
Those petals,
Those petals.
they,
What?
they're red.
They're red. Yep, they are red. What about this lewd potted flower? That
Yeah.
Flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to.
She's your fiance.
This is yours, Fitz?
Yeah.
Do you use it?
I keep all my tools in the greenhouse.
That wasn't what she asked.
Wait, those are mine. The earmuffs. They went missing about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No. I wear them while I'm
Protect your ears.
gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone. Did Freya draw these?
Yeah. There's a note in the back, too.
Oh.
She was even closer to Flora than I realized.
Did we ask him about everybody?
I think so, actually. He was like the last person we talked to.
But the statement
There's something
hasn't
about
been.
the
Yeah.
report of
Oh, there we
Fitz
go.
going up Pointer Tower. Something.
Let's ask him about it.
Let's do it.
So, Fitz, I have a report that you were seen sneaking up Pointer Tower. Holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife.
Oh
and I
my
don't
gosh.
Sneak.
Shadow
Was it Fifi
Arch,
who told
thank
you
Thank you
this?
so much.
How did you know that?
15
I
months.
guess.
Drop them bears,
She
y'all.
doesn't like me very much. But yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think?
Her
Lamar?
eyes.
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
Yes.
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
So,
trowel.
if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
It's a
A
trowel.
feather. Or a knife, yeah.
What about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
Except that you do.
Except for the potted flower.
So, this ornate trowel. It's
The only thing that can destroy. Penny.
It's used by Fitz to cut.
I feel like it was made with the pot, like the potted flower was used to bury.
Maybe it's part of a matching set with this potted flower.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing.
And
That was in Poppy's.
Penny's
room. Sorry.
An ornate
No.
trowel is part of a matching set with a potted flower in Penny's room. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Oh.
No, that's
No, it's in Penny's room.
It's
Try
this
it.
one. It's used by Fitz to look
Look
after.
after,
Yeah,
yes.
that's the one.
An ornate trowel is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
That flower.
Yes.
I've never seen it before.
Lies!
We need a clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
I mean...
The potted fruit, maybe?
Oh yeah, they're both
they have
pink.
the same. Yeah, they have the same
Let's
pot.
take a closer look at these.
They're definitely both pink.
They're the same pot.
Yeah.
The pot,
and soil matches.
in Penny's room matches found in the garden.
Yep.
The pot and soil.
Oh,
in
shit.
Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in the garden. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Found in the greenhouse? Or that's one.
Yeah.
The pot
There
and
it is.
soil in Penny's room matches the pot and soil found in Fitz's greenhouse. Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
It does.
It took me a long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
But she didn't like it.
Gift.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again when she's not there. Water the flower, change the soil. Just trying to keep it alive.
Like,
Are we done?
romance.
For now. It's about time we found out what's beneath
Yes,
the
yes,
garden.
yes.
Let's go!
Okay,
Alright.
we did it. Let's go.
Where do you think it goes?
Into the aquarium.
Down.
Go down.
On second thought, let's just not.
Ghosts?
Underneath.
All right. If we don't smooch some ghosts in here.
Whoa!
Beetles?
There's beetles.
There's
Alchemy?
more of these cracked things.
Yeah, so many cracked things.
Why is everything cracked?
Looks like they're being
keys.
boiled,
Yeah.
but the liquid is ice cold.
But everything's always cracked.
Is it locked?
Seems likely, doesn't it?
Ooh,
What?
okay.
Say.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the latches can slide into the middle.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the key needs to go here to lock. So let's...
Oh, it's like pipe dream.
Yeah. I always like to work backwards on these. Can these overlap? They
Yep.
can. Alright, well that doesn't work there, so let's try
Wait,
like
but yeah, you can
that.
do that. And then
No.
try the other one.
No.
No.
This one.
Yeah.
Maybe that works.
Yeah, that looks.
Yeah. No.
Try the one below it.
Try the pink one.
Yeah, the pink one probably. No?
The other pink one.
Try one of these green ones.
It doesn't go that far. Maybe it needs to be like one of these.
Maybe.
Put you back. Maybe it's this one. No. Huh.
Go one more. Go all the way down. Yeah, to there.
Yeah, but that's the same thing, right?
It's slightly wider.
Slightly,
there,
yeah,
there,
there.
The first one. That one.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah, they overlap.
overlap,
Yeah,
yep.
we gotta make sure they overlap. All right, and then it's you. Oh, is it?
Or
I mean, there's other options. You can move the pink one.
no, but I think you're right. I think it's that first green one,
Yeah, it has to be this one, right?
and I think it's going backwards.
Oh, you're right. There it is.
And so, because it's going backwards,
Well, that one fits.
yeah, but it doesn't help us.
Yeah. That doesn't go back. That doesn't go back.
Try going a little bit further.
It goes all
Yeah,
the
that
way.
connects it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. There it goes. Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
There we go. Right here. Okay, then you.
Oh.
Probably.
Oh, wait, go up to that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this goes up here. then
Yeah.
You. No.
No, wait. Try that again. Keep going down to there.
Yeah. Okay. No, this one.
That one, yeah.
It's probably that.
That.
There you go.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's a cool puzzle.
Hey, not bad. Anything inside?
It's a human.
Yeah, more research.
Ooh.
Secret research.
The beetle goes here, maybe.
Yes, that's the last page because it was number 4 on it.
Yeah. Okay. So this one looks like it's.
Our unique flora and fauna is the byproduct of a number of as yet undefined chemicals.
Spooky.
These chemicals are continually present in the water, forming clouds and filling the lake. This causes a variety of mutations in plants and animals. Smaller creatures such as arachnids, insects, mollusks, amphibians, and crustaceans are all most affected. However, the chemicals may travel up the food chain and cause mutations in birds and reptiles. As far as we know, mammals remain completely unaffected.
Interesting.
Wait, open that up again? Oh, okay.
Okay. Look at these
Bugs. Big,
big
ones.
They're
bugs.
cute.
Looks like they're made of metal.
Metal bugs.
What about that coat?
What's in there?
Look closer.
A beetle puzzle?
Hey, it's that beetle.
Click on it.
It's a little diagram of a beetle with some incomprehensible notes scribbled next to it.
That's weird.
What?
It looks really normal compared to the beetles behind the glass.
9 beetles. All different, all dead.
Poor little guys.
There's a bunch of notes written all around them.
How many
It's mostly
suspects are
numbers.
there? 9?
No idea what they mean.
They're all beetles.
That's the diamond, the gold one, right?
I don't know.
9
Click.
beetles.
Poor little
There's a bunch. It's mostly numbers.
Look at
9
the beetle
beetles.
stuff.
It's mostly numbers.
What beetle stuff? Wait.
Whose research is this?
This has to be Freya's.
No, Freya's or Pointer's.
Oh yeah, all the etymology is down here. All these etymology
Forensic
books.
entomology.
I still think it's Pointer's
Volume
because he
3.
was so interested in the beetle.
Yeah.
That's an incredibly specific area.
Also,
of
the
study.
pointers are the only ones that really know about the harp statue, remember?
That's true.
A cracked glass tank with 9 little rooms. Each one has
Okay,
1 or 2
9.
insects inside. I
Wait.
can't tell if they're still alive.
I
Is
like
he
that you
turning
call
them
them
into
rooms.
beetles?
It's so dark. I can barely tell what I'm looking at. Rows of plants, growing in wide wooden boxes.
There's
What
a trap
color is the
door right
soil?
there.
Yeah, there
Oh,
is.
yeah, there is.
It looks black, but it's too dark to tell.
He's doing like some,
A glass tank? It's full
Hydro-
of plants.
Hydroponic.
yeah.
There's a layer of
He's
condensation
just getting that
inside.
dang weed.
He's using that crazy chemical-based water.
to get the best.
Chemistry apparatus.
What's the coat?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Is that a lab coat?
Warning, hand wash only. Size, small.
Fifi?
Fifi. Maybe.
And drawn entomology charts.
She's
Can you
the
pull
one in
up?
the library.
Can you pull up the thing about the beetle?
Yeah. Oops, wrong one. Beetle. Gold beetle named for excavated pointer own one of these rare
It's
beetles.
hard
but
to
went
tell if
missing.
that's the one in there.
It is, because it's got the number 4. And if you go back to the other one,
Oh, sorry. It belongs in here.
it's got the numbers on the corners.
Yeah.
So it's the missing number.
But I think it's
What's in
also
Yeah.
that one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
Okay.
Trapdoor.
It's a hatch.
But we're already in the basement.
We're gonna go
Depending on your
down
perspective.
farther.
Let's not go down just yet. We still haven't explored this room properly.
All right, there's something we're missing.
This place would never pass a fire safety inspection.
It's true.
Okay.
I think we have to solve the beetle puzzle.
Kiem, a loud hiss over 95 decibels. That's the reason why everything's cracked.
Is that what it said?
The record's over 95 decibels.
Ooh.
That could be what shattered everything in that one room. Okay. What else are we missing?
A candle. Perched on-
Very medieval.
Wait, I think we have to talk to
Medieval
Sally.
pirates.
Yeah. Alright, secret
This is
lab.
some seriously in-depth research.
That's impressive, but it's incomplete. There's a section missing.
Because we have it.
Yeah.
We got the section. We have the section.
Put in the golden beetle.
Let's go. This looks like a science.
So, this is
Project.
Pointer's secret lab.
Definitely seems like he's the one using it.
I guess not a lot of people know about the secret entrance.
Right. But if Pointer's the only one who comes down here, why would he need to lock his research in a safe? Who is he hiding it from?
He's just
Exactly.
paranoid, especially about his golden beetle.
What do you think he's trying to do exactly?
He's trying to breed them. I don't know. Has been planning to kill.
Well, didn't he think that Freya possibly stole it?
Yeah, that's
What are
pretty-
these options?
I think he's trying to breed them.
What else is in these options? I think he was unaware of the golden beetle in Flora's tower.
No, but why is there so much research about this beetle? Why is it hidden? I think he's trying to breed them.
For money?
I mean, he said they're gold, right? Wait.
To feed the ink.
And the other-
Pointer
Yeah.
has been trying to breed the golden beetle in the underground laboratory.
Because it's made of gold.
Why? Because it's rare?
Because it's gold?
Is that it?
I think so. I don't think he cares about entomology any more than he cares about astronomy. He
cares
just
about
wants to get one
money.
over on Felix. If he can breed his own gold, suddenly Poppy's inheritance is looking pretty,
Infinite. Might explain why he was so worried about losing the beetle. Maybe somebody did steal it.
might have been Freya after all. We know she was trying to get through the secret door in the garden.
She might not have known what was down here, though. Maybe she was just curious.
Curious, sure. but not naive. I reckon she knew what was going on.
Can we read her
I think we're
diary
still
one more
missing
time?
the
Yeah, of
bigger
course.
picture. There's no way this is all just about a beetle. We're done.
Ready to go down? Again?
Found my way into the middle, surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them, all 5, eyes blacked out.
Soul Bearer Works. Impressive little thing.
I have 2.
I don't think.
Need 2 more.
I don't think we
It's
have.
back in a flash this time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you were trying to read it.
Okay.
Wait, it's back in the flesh this time. Why is it? Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Is she talking about this painting?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's back in a flash.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
It's a beetle. It's a
Or
big red
the
beetle.
bird. The bird came back.
No, I mean, I think she's talking about this painting.
Yeah.
Is that a bird?
I don't see a bird.
No, but you don't see a beetle either.
Okay.
The mountains, the hills are alive.
With the sound
With
of
beetles?
music.
It's red, and the bird's red. The painting's not gold.
The lowest level.
What is in here?
It's an old coat rack. Looks thoroughly neglected.
2 cloaks and a green hat draped on top for good measure.
Okay. It says
A
journal.
single book on a little makeshift table.
There's the murder weapon.
That could be it. You're right. It's got the red.
Yep.
You got the
This
red.
is creeping me out slightly.
Why?
I think it's a children's book.
Oh, there's all the things
That's
we've
the ink
seen.
dip,
Yeah.
Silver snake, the soul bearer.
The Soul Bearer.
Oh, it's a crabby. Crabby's a soul bearer. I got 2. I need 2 more.
Oh, she was trying to break into
the
secret
So,
room.
yeah, okay. So she got
So,
2. She needs 2 more.
The inked
God.
up elegant bird with red and white plumage. Silver snake. The head's been cut off because we saw that.
Right.
Aquatic reptile with no eyes and long tongue. Crab with 3 different sized claws. Amphibi. Amphibi?
That's the thing playing the harp.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
We're too
Murder
late.
weapon.
This photograph has been stabbed.
Why? By what?
Not sure. Some kind of metal stabbing thingy.
Yeah.
That's the murder weapon.
Yeah, that is. Sleek but sturdy metal rod has been stabbed with a photograph. The rod has a curved, pointed tip like an arrow or the hand of the clock. It was a small loop on the back with a short length of red rope connected to it.
So what's the photo?
Yeah, what is the photo?
That's Lord Fellow!
Yeah. That's Flora's.
Oh, she's so young in this picture. It's a frame. It's been framed but slightly damp. The photograph shows a young girl, large man sitting next to her. Around them are several red and white birds. Metal object was stabbed in the photo, leaving a hole near the man's chest. I knew that was Lord Fellow.
But we still don't know.
Do you know who it is? In the photo?
I do. Let's keep looking.
There's a roll of paper up there.
I think we have to click on Sally.
I'll see if I can reach it.
Let me guess.
Oh, I just want to see what.
Blank.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's a map.
There. There. There's a study in between the here and the Grand Hall. Okay.
That's the room that we don't know.
And it's warm in here. That's we do know.
So we have to take the aquarium.
Yeah, we have to go up
from
the aquarium.
Hold on. Have we been to all of these rooms already?
Nope. Not the study.
Click on the study.
The Grand Hall.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's that big glass tube.
Study.
Study. Wait.
I know what you're thinking. And no, we never went in there.
How did we miss it?
Because it comes from
The rooftop garden. Well, that
Maybe
maybe
if
makes a little more sense in this context.
Click on
storage. That's where Freya lives.
I know.
Storage.
Yeah.
It's Freya's room.
Okay.
Have we been to music? Yeah, we've been to music room. Okay.
Yeah. We've been to every room except for the study.
This is interesting.
This seems pretty significant.
It is.
Agreed.
Rolls of parchment have been drawn. The Grand Mansion has been drawn. Horizontal lines. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, how many of these do we have now? Oh, it's just. Oh, interesting. Okay, so those are like our big clues.
What about the book? Is the with the candles the one with the children's thing, right?
Yes.
Old cardboard
How
box.
exciting.
Oh, but there's more. They're also damp and empty.
Okay.
Look out the window.
Basements
Probably water.
don't normally have windows.
We're at the bottom of the lake. We must be.
Right. But if
How
that's
did
the
they build
lake
that?
bed, why does it look like that?
Like what?
White, smooth, no plants, no anything. That's not what a lake looks like.
Where are we?
No, that's the aquarium.
Yeah.
No, it's the lake.
Alright, let's talk to her now. Okay, the strange
This
photograph.
man in the photo, he reminds me of something from one of our clues.
The figurines.
Yeah.
That one.
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Yeah, it makes sense when you know who he is.
Lord Fellow.
Lord Fellow.
Really?
Wait, no, hang on.
Felix made a little model of him for Flora.
Not
Yeah.
Lord Fellow?
It
Lord
makes sense
Remington.
when you know who he is.
Oh, do you think it's her father?
Lord Remington.
Remington. That makes him Flora's father. Meaning the girl in the photo is...
Yeah, it's her. See the bird, too.
I never would have guessed. Times sure do change.
I don't know. I don't think she looks so different.
Okay.
Did you notice how much light this room has? For a room with one candle?
It's all coming through the window.
I'm pretty sure lakes are supposed to be darker at the bottom, not lighter.
Why is there a room down here anyway? And why is it so much older than the rest of Tangle Tower?
We still don't really know why people came to live here in the first place.
Maybe they just wanted to get rich, like Pointer with his beetles.
I feel like the Remingtons came here for the lake, for what was in it.
It's
The
empty, though.
DNA.
More empty than a normal lake would be.
It is now, yeah. Maybe we're too late.
Okay.
Let's head back up to the Grand Hall.
Yes.
I want to find that last room.
Let's go.
Go up the water.
Oh, it's getting dark.
It's nighttime.
Oh, it's dark all of a sudden.
How long were we down there?
It's a time machine.
This must be it. This thing goes all the way
Just
up.
get in. It's fine.
How are we supposed to get up there?
Hang on. It's pitch black, but I think there's a switch.
Pull it!
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Ladder.
Let's go.
A ladder.
Want to go up?
Let's climb it. Into the I thought we were gonna have to go down that.
Yeah, I thought we were
The
going to have to
pond.
dive as well.
You know, jump in the pond and get down there. The hidden heart. This is getting crazy.
Yeah.
There's another werewolf.
You know, in any normal room, this thing would be my main concern.
Look at that comfy pink chair,
In
though.
here, though,
I like it.
It barely makes
There's
the
also
hall
like a
pretty.
dungeon.
Yeah.
All right, let's click on
Is
everything.
that a furnace?
There's a gun and an axe back there.
There's a soul bearer.
Is that a crab?
It's the soul bear.
It's got a translucent exoskeleton. You can actually see its insides.
Also, crabs normally have 2 claws, right? Not 3?
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, it's got a third
mythical.
one.
Yeah. You sure we should
Let's
be
touch it.
touching
Smooch
it?
that
More.
crab.
Don't you think it looks familiar?
Limbs can be rotated.
Oh, look in the book.
And the claws can be opened.
So look in the book.
Oh.
This crab really...
That little one.
Yeah, but I don't think I think I've seen it more recently.
This book?
Yeah. So.
Close, open, open.
And they're both like, whoosh, they're dabbing.
It's a dab.
It's a dabbing crab.
It's got a...
All
Also,
right, so
There you go.
Yeah.
this needs to go
Oh,
up.
whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, yeah. It needs to be open.
And then open, and then
Open.
that one's up a little bit if you can. No.
No, this is that's how it is, I think.
I guess
No,
that's
no, no.
wrong.
I don't think we need to...
Oh, this one?
We have
That
all the
little one was
information
up a
we
little
need in
bit.
our case.
Yeah.
Like that. Oh, that's too high.
And those arms aren't symmetrical. I'm pretty sure they were symmetrical on the thing.
Think so? I think they were like that.
Well, then this one's not up. You see what I'm saying?
It's got to go up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that one's got to go up.
That's too high.
And then it's got to go over.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Dab.
Nothing.
I'm sure I've seen this thing
Take a
somewhere.
picture of it.
This crab really...
That little-
Yeah, but I think I've seen it more recently.
Crab dab.
The old crab dab.
See? Up. Hit that.
Photo.
Okay. Oh, I see how it looks now.
Is that a...
It's got a...
Also,
Alright, so up. Up. Like that?
And then the other claw's open.
perfect.
There
you go. Oh, I thought that
Crossbow?
crossbow.
What's
Crossbow
this?
King.
Something
Corsair
Solo
Bebop.
didn't want us to find.
It's got the string thing on it.
Yeah. And you gotta put the crossbow arrow in there.
Yeah.
And then that's what it is. It's a crossbow arrow.
I just said that.
Yeah, but I'm not listening to
Oh,
you,
okay.
Anna.
Welcome to my conversation 2 seconds before.
A weapon.
Was someone trying to hide it? From us?
I don't
It
know,
was Pointer.
but it looks incomplete to me. I
He
want to know
shot
what
it.
happened
And he
to the
shot
rest
it
of
down
Where are
through the
other
hole.
parts?
Why would he shoot it down through the hole?
Because something
You
else
shoot
shot.
it across the...
It went perpendicular, so it probably shot through the painting, right?
Yeah.
Then maybe there's a hole in the painting that we've yet
Maybe
to find.
he was trying to kill Flora, but then when the beetle probably went
Yes.
off, she
Yeah.
fell over.
Or he was
and it
trying to
went straight-
kill the beetle?
I don't know.
Because I still think that she was on the floor, and so he was shooting
Wait.
down through the crack.
What was this question?
I don't know.
Hidden in the study.
I'm not sure about that.
Me neither.
I want to know what happened to the rest of it. Where are the other parts?
We've seen them. We found them already.
Yeah.
We found them.
Sorry, I just didn't
It's
know the
okay, we
question
were
anymore.
busy.
Yeah. I think he shot it.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
Wait, but the telescope belongs to Hawkshaw.
Is
What do you make
she
of
an
this?
assassin?
Not sure. Let's keep an
Because he
open
hired
mind.
her.
You don't think the crossbow is a
To
murder
kill
weapon?
her?
Oh no, the crossbow is definitely the murder weapon. But that
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
mean we've solved the mystery.
Unless
kind of fish
Pointer,
and a
because
bird
she
skull,
gave it to Pointer
I
to
guess.
sign, and Pointer took it.
That's true.
She gave it to Pointer to what?
She wanted Pointer to sign her telescope.
So she...
She did?
Yeah, because she wanted to be an astronomer when she was
Hawkshaw
like
said
15.
that. Yeah.
Hawkshaw said she wanted to be an astronomer, so she gave it to Pointer to sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, she brought it with her so that he can sign it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I missed that conversation.
If that's a bird skull, we're
did
talking about a
leave for a little
15-foot
bit.
bird here.
Well, how about we stop talking about it?
I was going on the fish, but apparently the bird school is better. What's this?
Who are all the people in this photo?
Not sure, but it looks like someone didn't like them very much. Their eyes have all been crossed out.
Okay,
right.
so...
That was
There's Felix.
That was in her diary,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So there's Felix. That must be Flint.
There's Poppy.
That's Poppy.
Poppy.
Who's the girl in the center?
We don't know.
It could be Primrose.
Too old. Because Primrose is Poppy's mom, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Unless, I mean, I can't tell age that well in this drawing, but
Let's look at the family.
It says the ambassador of Misted Mansion.
There is a Pandora pointer. Percival's. That could be Pandora. No, because that's Poppy.
red hair.
So, what about... It's got to be a pointer, because everybody is, well...
Yeah, I think it's a pointer. It could be Pandora pointer. Penelope's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be Penelope's mom, right?
I'm guessing.
And then he is... I don't know who that could be.
I don't know, I
Might
think...
be Lord Pointer.
Yeah. I say we continue looking at things in this room.
Photograph. The brass plaque at the base.
Or
frames
look at
the
the
walls and
diary.
misted
What
memory.
if that's not Poppy? What if that's Poppy's mom?
That could be Primrose.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's
Because it's all the old people.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then that's like the Lord and everyone
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
Okay.
That photo is important. I'm sure of it.
Another photograph.
Their faces are all crossed out with some kind of black ink.
Oops, sorry. I keep doing that.
That's weird.
Oh, you think so?
No, I mean, something I just realized. Sally, did we meet any of these people here at Tangle Tower?
I met Felix.
Yeah.
Well, the woman on the left looks a little like Poppy, but her style is way different. And at first I thought the guy on the top right was Felix, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is him.
Could it be Felix's father? Okay.
Is it the original 5 people like that started this thing?
Probably.
It's a wooden pinboard. Hung up on one of the chains.
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
Let's see.
Oh, it's the painting photo.
That's Hawkshaw, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, that is a painting.
Wait, is Hawkshaw part of the family?
Maybe. It's possible, actually.
Wait, are we not going to get to put the...
It's a wooden pinboard. Hung up on...
Looks like there's a couple of things missing from it.
I can't click on it.
What is... Oh, can you zoom on the text, maybe? No?
Yeah, so that's the painting of the mountain, and then here's one of the... That's the picture that Freya took.
Or she made.
Crumpled up paper.
Is there anything written on any of it?
Not really. It's mostly blank.
This is getting really crazy.
Do those look like scratch marks to you? On the glass?
Yeah.
It's a sea serpent.
They're on the inside.
Furnace?
An incinerator built into the wall.
Oh, that's why the room is so hot.
Is there anything left inside?
It's mostly ashes. But yeah, there's something.
It's a bone. It's a feather.
It's the feather!
It's the bird!
And then, is that cloth? And buttons?
Buttons.
Yeah.
They didn't burn Freya, did they?
Or the bird.
What was she wearing? I wish I knew what she was wearing that day. Crap. Okay.
Look at the
Coffee
wine.
table, half-empty wine bottle, lamp left
Half
on.
empty.
It's because I was there.
I'm gonna say someone's been using this room.
Someone complacent enough to leave their notebook lying around.
Oh, pages ripped out.
5th ambassador located finally. I can't say I harbored any optimism, but they still somehow disappointed. No better than the rest of them. Took my misted friend into the music room for experiments. It worked, perhaps too well. Laboratory was another disappointment. All of that effort for what? Even he's more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom. Nice view. He's been mostly cleaned out, but I have what I need. She got it. She got in. She was careful. Nothing was moved, but I know it's time. So Freya got in. Someone's doing something.
Can we read Freya's diary one more time?
Yeah.
It's back in the flesh this time. Was it me? Maybe we should rip up that painting.
Do you think maybe it's that bug that she
No, I think it was whatever was in the tube.
Oh, that's right.
Soulbearer works, impressive little thing. I now have 2 needs. So that's talking about the crab thing.
Yeah.
Found my way in the middle, surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them, all 5.
Yeah,
That's a painting.
Despite everything.
I still have a promise to keep.
She could do a little company. I'm guessing it's Flora.
That's Flora.
5th ambassador located. Can't say I harbor any optimism. Took my missing friend to the music room for experiments. That's probably why there was shattered glass. Laboratory was another disappointment. All the effort for what? Even more short-sighted than I could have guessed. Went to the bottom. Nice view. Oh yeah, in the laboratory down in the basement, there was more cracked glass.
Yeah.
Mostly cleaned out. She got in.
Talk to Sally.
Someone's been using this room.
But who?
I don't get
Study.
it. This room is in the original building plans for the mansion. But nowadays it's some big secret.
Misted mansion.
It's not a secret to everybody. At least one other
So it
person
was.
still knows about this room.
The way the notebook was left out on the table makes me think it's someone who has the room all to themselves.
Whoever it was, they left more than just the notebook. There's a whole design project on this pinboard.
Yep.
Feels like someone put
It's their
quite a bit of
Pinterest.
effort into it.
It's a shame there are things missing from it. I'm
we have those
betting it'd
things.
make more
Yeah.
sense if we could see it all together.
Yeah,
That might not be impossible, you know.
Let's go.
Let's do it. That's the photo of the painting.
That one. Boop.
Yeah.
The painting from Freya's room and those sketches.
Is Hawkshaw a creation of the
Did
Pointers?
Freya design Detective Hawkshaw's clothes?
Maybe.
What kind of sense does that make?
I don't think that's why Freya made that painting, but it may have been why somebody took a photo of it to use as reference. And as for those sketches of Hawkshaw, I don't think Freya actually drew them. It was somebody else, someone with less of a talent for art.
Doesn't exactly narrow it down. Should we go ask Detective Hawkshaw about all this?
I'm not sure. I still don't know what's really going on.
Okay, this is getting crazy.
Yes.
The murder.
Time to solve this.
Let's do it.
All right,
Machination.
break out the notebook. Time to put it all together.
Let's start with this. It's
That's the
an
murder
arrow
weapon.
for the crossbow, and it matches Freya's wound. It's
'Kay.
the murder weapon. I'm sure of it.
Despite the fact it doesn't have any blood on it, and it wasn't
You can
found
clean it
anywhere
off.
near the crime scene.
It was cleaned, then it was hidden. I don't think anybody expected us to get down to that room at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, so Freya was shot by a crossbow. Where was it fired from?
Here.
I think straight down.
Well, she
But it was.
was standing right here.
We have not found any evidence of a hole in the painting, so I think it was fired from above Freya.
We can try.
But how'd she fall over?
The beetle.
It was fired from
Oh.
above Freya.
Above, huh?
Yeah, our diagram doesn't show everything. Let's add in the rest of the crime scene.
Because she was blown over by the beetle.
That's
and
why everything
then-
cracked.
We even found a part of the murder weapon up there. The reel was
That's true.
used to pull the arrow back up through the crack in the floorboards.
Explains why we never found a weapon at the crime scene, I guess.
The murderer must have dropped the reel in the attic. I'm guessing they were in a hurry to escape.
Wait, the arrow was fired through the crack in the floorboards?
Yeah, it's directly above where Freya was found lying on her back.
Nope, doesn't add up. It would have missed her if she was still standing up by the painting.
She wasn't.
Right.
Unless
Freya was already lying
Yep.
on her back.
Freya was already lying on her back before the arrow was fired.
I think so too.
She
was relaxed. She'd fallen unconscious.
Yeah, probably unconscious.
Fallen unconscious.
Something in the
Because
room
Flora was
caused
also
Freya to fall
fallen
unconscious.
Oh. Really? The gramophone is the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Maybe the beetle was in there and
it exploded. Yeah.
The gramophone.
Right.
But the gramophone by itself can't do that.
There was something in the gramophone.
There was something in the gramophone.
yeah, the beetle probably like
Something
hissed,
small.
in there.
and it was like it. What's the
The
word?
golden beetle.
It like magnified
Pointer's
the
research
hiss.
says it can emit an incredibly loud hiss when it feels threatened. Poppy and Fitz both said they heard
Oh
a
my
loud
God.
noise around the
A little
time.
Durgan, thank you so much for that
Skirt me.
resub.
Had any idea what it was?
This seems a little far-fetched.
Reverberated.
Is
Thank
it
you.
really loud enough to knock someone out?
No, I don't think so. Not
Unless
by
it
itself.
was.
But don't forget, it was being amplified by
They
the shape
amplified
of
it,
the
yeah.
gramophone. Now, I don't think we're purely talking about volume either. It might just be a
Makes
particular
toxic.
type.
Thank you for the 7 months.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
getting
so excited
kinda
that you
scientific.
are live. Merry
Since when do
Stumptmas.
you know
Drop them
anything
bears.
about the effects of weaponized audio frequency?
I don't. But I think someone else does. Do
Papa?
you remember that statue we found in the music room? The hornet's playing. It's a pretty similar shape to the one on the gramophone.
Oh, it was probably
That broken
in there and it
glass
shattered the
Poppy,
glass.
did Poppy put
This
the
is
golden beetle
someone's
in it?
science
She said
experiment.
someone was in her room
Thinking
though.
about
Yeah.
it, Pointer said he saw Flora was knocked out too. I guess they were both in range of the noise, although Pointer might have been lying.
Personally, I think he was telling the truth about that. It's pretty clear a powerful frequency did pass through Flora's tower. Caused quite a bit of
earmuffs.
damage, too.
Was affected by the powerful frequency.
Oh, the cracked paints.
Yeah. Well, that too. It's also.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
The paints. Yeah.
Those cracks didn't appear out of nowhere. Freya's paints. the pink cassette tape, and the gramophone itself, they all sustained similar damage while they were in that room.
That's some seriously powerful vibration. Enough to crack metal. Enough to knock someone out all the way across a room.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. If the frequency was so powerful and had such a big range, how did the murderer pull it off?
With the
Been
earmuffs,
in
yeah.
range too? Think about it. They can't have been much further away from the gramophone than Flora was.
Protect themselves.
They protected themselves.
How?
Earmuffs, earmuffs. Here.
These are some pretty heavy-duty earmuffs. I think they'd be enough to block out the sound.
Where did Poppy say
Right.
she found them?
Let's
the
go
hallway.
over everything from the start. 1. Freya is painting Flora's portrait. They're listening to music on the gramophone.
2. The murderer is hiding in the attic, wearing earmuffs.
3. The golden beetle starts to emit its hissing noise.
Hold on. How did it know?
The beetle?
Yeah, what triggered it?
Probably
at
the
that
music.
particular moment. Pointer's research said it makes the noise when it feels threatened.
I'm not sure. Maybe something in the music?
Maybe.
4. Freya and Flora are both knocked unconscious by the vibrations. Freya lands on her back. She drops the brush and palette by her side.
5. The murderer fires the crossbow directly downwards.
6. The arrow is pulled back up on the reel.
7. The murderer leaves the attic, presumably.
8. The door is kicked down. Fitz and Poppy enter the room.
Okay.
That's it. There's something bothering me.
What?
I just want to check something. Let's go back to the crime scene.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Place is
Because,
wet.
yeah, how would they know when... They would have to place the beetle in there, I feel. Look at the gramophone. The gramophone.
Okay.
Talk to her? No?
I think we gotta search.
Talk to the painting?
Talk to the painting.
Talk to the painting.
It is the
The
painting.
answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
Unless there's a hole in the painting that we never saw.
Does it have to do with the plant?
There's the
Because the plant moved?
Oh!
Is there
Was
two
there two
plants?
plants?
I don't know. Maybe there was 2 plants.
Maybe it fell during that entire blast.
Can you, I guess, zoom in?
I can't.
on-
I mean, like... That's all I can do.
Okay, then click on the plant on the outside.
The plant. It's in the book.
What?
Look.
Yeah, it's that plant.
Okay, so
It's
close
the
this.
Cantum amica.
I can see the stars.
Okay. Not helpful. Paints? Okay.
What are we missing here?
It has to do something with the plants. Go back. Click on the painting.
The answer is in the painting. I'm sure of it.
It's there. That plant is gone.
Yeah, we're missing a plant.
Yeah.
Wait, can you... What does clicking up there do?
It just takes me back here. What's in here? Can't look up.
Click on just the ledge in the
Freya,
center then.
Did you leave us a clue?
Oh, it's that.
So what's bothering you?
Something that's not here. The thing we didn't find. We know she was holding it during the painting.
Flora's ink dip feather?
It was here. In this
Merritt!
room. Where'd
Welcome
it go?
back.
Merit with a tier 2, 30 months.
We
Yeehaw.
found it somewhere.
Here's to 30 more. Drop them bears for our amazing mod Merit, y'all.
We found it in the burnt
Yeah.
items.
We were a little too late to save it.
So it was stolen from the crime scene and ended up in the incinerator down in the study.
Someone wanted to destroy it, I guess.
But how? How was it stolen from up here in Flora's tower?
Presumably, Flora dropped it when she fell unconscious.
Yeah, and then what? The murderer couldn't have stolen it if they were up in the attic.
The birds.
So the question is, how could they steal something from a room they weren't able to access?
The birds.
Penelope?
The final clue about the crime scene. Freya left it for us right here.
It's in the unfinished painting?
Yeah.
It's in the unfinished painting. It's not quite a photo, but still, it's an image of the crime scene recorded just before the murder. If only she'd finished it, and then I could be totally sure.
There's a second.
It's true she never finished it, but she did intend to finish it.
Meaning?
We know more about the painting than what Freya actually got down on the canvas.
How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting?
How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting?
Click on her other painting.
This one?
No.
No, is it in here maybe?
The book? Is it the book?
No.
No, the bird book.
Oh.
Try that, because it's in there?
That's not it.
Okay.
Fine.
Fine. The potted
maybe
plant?
the drawings?
How about no. Freya's paints, which was the model, the painted model.
This one?
Or yeah, that one.
That's not it.
Oh, okay.
What about Freya's paints?
That's not it.
Okay. The potted flower?
That's not it.
No, I'm just blindly
Go to
guessing.
the second page of clues.
Burnt items? The pit. I don't know. Click on everything.
The burnt items. Look at that one more time.
That's not it.
Okay.
How did Freya show us her intentions for the painting?
The secret diary?
Maybe.
That's not it.
No.
That's not it.
What about the photo of her? The ripped photo?
No.
Her. What about the
this.
drawings?
That's not it.
No. Freya's drawings, maybe. Because it's got the
No,
the
but that's
Hawkshaw.
Fifi and Hawkshaw. That doesn't make.
Just try it.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Tangle Tower, maybe? Because she drew that.
That's not it.
Oh, I don't know. The empty
The
egg.
That's not it.
The brush and palette.
Freya prepared all the colors she was going to need before she started painting.
I think that was just a weirdly worded thing. Like, what do you want?
She showed us her intentions. Why wait until now to come to that conclusion? We had this brush and palette like 8 hours ago.
Yeah.
Was
No. Can we do the green or the? Oh, that's black.
Black paint.
Hold on. What are our options?
Yeah, go through those options. It was a mistake by Freya. It was going to be paint. Keep going through those options. Isn't actually paint because it was added by the murderer. So
I feel like the blood on the brush was added by the murderer because there's not
okay,
that much.
what are these
red.
options?
Wait, is this also blood? That's also blood.
Of something sitting in the window. That's what we're trying to allude to.
I think the blood on the brush was added by the murderer, so the inked tip feather is the murder weapon.
But
I think this is it, so they lead them off the trail.
Blood on the brush was
Right?
added by the murderer,
No,
so
'cause you didn't
the
get a
ink
ding.
dip feather is the murder
But I think it's
weapon.
close.
Nope.
No.
But Freya was trying to show us something.
Yeah, try the missing from the window.
Yeah.
There
It's
you go.
something.
No. Move that over there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But why the?
So try green paint or yellow paint or yellow paint.
No, I don't think this is right.
Wait, go down. Was a mistake by.
Yellow paint was this mistake by Freya because this sketch is something on the window?
No. What are your other options here?
No.
No, I guess the missing thing from.
Wait, go up one more. Was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting on the window,
So
but we
try
need.
green. Try green or yellow. What
I will
color
say
was
this is
that?
the only color that wasn't used.
It is.
Okay, try that.
The yellow paint
Yeah.
Okay.
was going to be used to paint the sketch of something sitting in the window.
Something in the window. Oh.
Oh, the beetle.
That's not it.
Oh, never mind.
What else is yellow?
It looked like a plant. So
Yeah, it looked like a plant. Potted
that one.
fruit.
That's not it.
The potted flower.
Oh, the egg.
That's not it.
Oh, never mind.
Go back.
Maybe one of the birds?
Me.
That does look like it looks like a
plant,
plant. The bird looks like it.
And the bird took the feather.
Yep.
I told you the bird took
There
the
she
feather.
is, our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did it hear the whole conversation?
She did. But she's a very good listener.
Oh my god. What are you doing up here?
Well now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Is she the same? What?
Whoa! Penelope.
Why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind. But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality demanding our attention?
Tie her up or leave her untied?
I mean,
Leave her on.
I want to know why she did it first, or know more
Yeah.
information.
Leave her untied.
I'm afraid I have to insist. It's to the benefit of us all, I assure you.
Because she's got the bird wing, the bird hands.
The real thing?
Something that's dirty to tie her hands with?
Lovely. Now, tell me, what was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
I want to.
Need to know the
I just
truth.
need to know the truth.
Or justice for Freya?
No, I need to know the truth.
Yeah.
I don't care
I
about
just need to know the truth.
Is that right? Interesting.
Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you?
Absolutely nothing.
So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately?
Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy, the volition to create something from nothing.
What?
The willpower to walk beyond her boundaries. She was truly free. Everything I couldn't be.
Edwin, you teased
You know
that
what?
so well.
I just realized I actually have no idea who Penelope Pointer
She was double
really is.
casted as
Weird,
Penny
isn't
and
it?
Hawkshaw.
Considering we've met her, what is it, 3 times now?
Exactly. How do we know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already
It's a donut hole
hollowed
inside
us
of a
out.
donut hole.
There's so many donut holes
Only
here.
a few short hours at Tangle Tower. And you feel
Listen,
like
you gotta
you've
make
got
it less obvious,
everyone
everybody.
Sussed. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook. Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
Bird hands.
She's
Lonely.
She's true. I think she's lonely.
she's lonely.
She is lonely.
Suppose I can't argue with that, can I?
Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out?
Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her and to those that came after.
What?
Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted.
You sure this is a Tangle Tower thing, and not a you thing?
Perhaps you didn't notice. Not one of them is happy, not one.
It's true.
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you?
I did. Many times I've walked away. It did not help me. You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not?
Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore.
A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother, for one. My father, too. The other two Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
Those are the 5 ambassadors.
That was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that. I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place here. Not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose, too.
So, what did you actually do about it?
Nothing I could do, at first. Nobody would tell me anything. The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got. Then, I found it. I was 19. Same age Freya is now.
Found what?
Study.
The study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to a bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night. Deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end. The paint would peel. Wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it. Then, I looked inside.
Bodies.
Year of the Mistids.
Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me.
We're
do you
very
know
thorough.
what a misted is?
Misted?
What?
Sure, yeah.
Mistids? Sure, yeah.
Oh, it's those, that
Sorry.
book of children's.
What
Oh,
are you talking about?
It's a
the
collective term
monsters.
from before my time. Birds, insects, amphibians, anything living off the lake water. The mutation can take several generations, or it can happen overnight.
Wait, mistids, like cryptids, like Bigfoot or whatever.
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mistids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or at least, that was the original plan. As it happened, some got out. Quite a few got out.
How do you know all this?
When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions while at once creating all new ones.
They turn into the Mistids? How many?
Is it this one or that one?
Wait, something Penny found in the study that answered her questions.
It's obviously something aquatic because there's that giant thing.
Yeah, what about the children's book?
That's not it.
Okay.
I feel like it would be
The
that.
group photo?
The 5 missing family members standing together as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors of Misted Mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower?
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion is long past. When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash. The afterimage of a bygone era denied to
What were you doing in there?
its entirety. The study,
Pooping?
the room at the bottom of the lake itself.
That
all
sounds like
empty
you.
shells. I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything. Books, maps, charts. The creatures themselves, all lost. taken away or destroyed. But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest.
And
Okay.
what happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission, a unified purpose, but they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here. Most of them had left tracking escaped mystics. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. All 5 completely useless to me.
Even your own parents?
Eventually, I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up. But instead, I made a decision. There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it. But I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Mr. Mansion.
The Beatles.
So where did he get the beetle?
I cannot be sure. But I theorize that he
It's
received
just
it in
the
the
lake
post.
water.
In the post? From who?
Who can say? Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person, all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me.
So you stole it.
Stealing the beetle turned out to be only the first step. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he'd lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe. I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go through all that? The name, the costume, and everything?
It's somewhat sad to admit, but I had little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state, he was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory. Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research?
I would have done, if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery.
Which is?
It carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in. Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique? Before Misted Mansion was built over the lake, before the lake was even a lake, Lord Remington and his wife built a small structure here, a research station, supposedly. Fast forward 2 or 3 generations, and as you saw for yourself, it's been mostly cleared out.
The ambassadors took everything when they left.
And everything they didn't take was burned in the incinerator. However, possessing additional insight, I found something the others had missed. It's not much, but I have what I need.
So, why isn't this the end of the story? Why did you stay? Why did you kill Freya?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why? None of this answers the why kill Freya.
Chat, I need to know how long do we have left? How long do you think we have left in this game?
Hoping we're pretty close.
Let's just look this up real fast to see the chapters. Just gonna take a peek. You can click on things, Ash, if you want. Mere minutes. Mere minutes.
Simply put, Freya was too good for me. It's my fault. I pushed her over the edge, unknowingly, but still, I take the blame.
What are you talking about?
Did you know I based the design for Hawkshaw on something Freya painted?
Yeah, the painting.
The painting here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
we're at the end.
I had assumed it was purely abstract. I just thought it had a good energy. I later discovered it was a figure of some kind, something from Freya's recurring nightmare. For all her vitality, I think Freya was probably the most troubled of all of us. She was desperate to leave Tangle Tower, but she couldn't just walk away. For quite some time, she'd been trying to break into Pointer's laboratory. Freya and her friends were halfway through deciphering those symbols on the harp statue, I believe.
Why did she care about getting into Pointer's lab?
That's exactly what I wondered. At first, I thought perhaps she just wanted to free the beetles. She has a fondness for them. What Pointer was doing upset her significantly. But in fact, I think it was something else. I think she wanted to free Fiona. The real reason Freya was unable to leave Tangle Tower is that
She
she
didn't wanna leave her
could not
friends.
get Fiona to agree to come with her. We're now firmly in the realm of speculation, but I think Freya felt that exposing the darker secrets of Tangle Tower, not just to the rest of the family, but to the world, would compromise all three families, and perhaps, somehow, free Fiona from the shackles of her inheritance. That was her plan anyway, but something happened before Freya could find her way into Pointer's laboratory.
She found her way into your study, found your notes, found that photograph. I'm willing to bet she put it all together quicker than we did.
So she worked out what had happened to the 5 ambassadors. Specifically, what you'd done to them when they refused to help you.
Wait, did she kill them?
Did she kill the other
Freya
5
had
family
made
members,
me
including her
promise
parents?
To paint Flora as a birthday gift, a parting gift no less. She'd be in a locked room, several hours away from her friends. It was my best chance.
But why hide in the attic? And why bother with the beetle at all?
The beetle in the gramophone wasn't for Freya. It was for Flora. She didn't deserve to be involved. She suffered enough. I couldn't get Flora out of the room, but if she could be unconscious, then she wouldn't have to witness anything.
Why the knife? The illusion of the painted knife with the blood.
That was for Fiona. And Poppy too, I suppose. Gave them something to focus on.
You mean it distracted them while you made your escape?
It helped them cope. The very idea of something abstract, something supernatural. I believe it made things marginally less painful for them, initially. Worked on you, too.
So
Listen,
why are
don't
you
call
still
me out
here?
like that.
Why not take your first chance and leave?
Well, I've been waiting for an opportunity to get my beetle back. I'd really rather not leave without it.
Wait, it's still here?
It's still inside the gramophone.
Oh, snap.
Oh, Burb! Don't do it, Burb!
We're gonna get murdered.
Bad Burb. Oh, she left.
She took our boat.
She took our boat. She left.
What's going on?
Poppy, they are both awake.
I can see.
You two all right?
My head hurts. What happened to us?
You were both unconscious. 14 minutes by my count.
Really?
You're both fine. No injuries.
Was it the beetle? In the gramophone? I heard it through the ceiling in my room.
The exact same sound we heard before the murder.
I guess it must have been.
So how did we get down here? What happened to Penny?
Fitz saved both of you, obviously.
Why bring him down
when
here
I
at the
reached
boat?
Flora's tower, you were both unconscious. and Penny was crouched down beside you. She had her crossbow on her, but who knows? She may have just been checking you were both asleep.
Did you know that she was the murderer?
Poppy and Fifi suspected her. Apparently, they were pretty close to solving it themselves.
Fitz did not want to believe us because he liked Penny a lot.
But what happened? Fitz, what did she do when she saw you?
She jumped out the window.
What? Did she survive?
She did.
I heard something land in the garden outside my room, but by the time I got out there to check, she was already gone.
Hang on.
Crazy.
Poppy, why do you have Penny's hat bird?
She left him behind.
Hatbird.
I found him sitting on the floor in the aviary, all by himself. Poor little thing. The mean lady didn't care about you at all, did she? No,
It's a hat!
she didn't.
I apologize. Poppy seems to be under the illusion that the bird can understand human language.
Pete. P-Tech,
So,
thank you so much
thank
for
you
that.
so
sub.
I'm afraid she
Drop them
did.
burrs.
We had suspected she might try to escape. I was stationed here by the lake's edge. I proved to be an ineffective guard. She took the boat.
Did she take the beetle with her?
Nope,
How do you know?
because it's right here.
It was still in the gramophone. I guess I scared her off before she had a chance to take it.
It's a
How-
cute little
Tiny,
beetle.
yeah.
What are you going to do with it? Are you going to give it back to your
Eat it.
father?
No, I'm not. It doesn't belong to anyone. So, I'm going to put it on the ground and never bother it again. I think that's
Solid.
what she would have wanted.
Oh, little beetle.
No.
But she got
Wait,
away!
I'm still confused. Did she murder the 5 family members?
It sounds like
it. Kind
it.
of sounds like she murdered the 5 family members, then...
But why did she murder the 5 family members?
So,
That's what I don't understand.
I feel like her motivation there was more just out of pure greed to, like, figure out more about the mutated creatures.
No, I think if she murdered them, it was probably out of frustration that nothing was helpful
Like,
to
she
her.
wanted things from them out of pure greed, and then was frustrated when she couldn't get anything out of them.
She just wanted, like, information about the family?
Wanted information about, like, mutated creatures, and I guess, yeah, the
I don't
family
know.
and stuff like that.
I don't know.
But she murdered Fiona because she got too close to what she was doing.
She murdered the members because they didn't help her find her path. I mean, that's kind of a really loose reason to murder somebody.
Yeah.
She's just a psychopath, is what she is. She wanted to have a
Goodbye,
purpose. We all want to have a purpose, Edwin. But I'm not murdering everybody.
That you know about. And then, so she murdered Freya because Freya found out that she
Yes.
murdered the family.
See, now that's a legit reason.
See,
to
that's a
murder somebody.
legit reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't buy
the,
Penny's.
the first 5 people that she
yeah,
killed. Yeah.
like that's just.
Like, it makes sense that she murdered them out of pure frustration. Like, she went out looking for them thinking that they had some type of, like, knowledge. And
Yeah,
then
but they're
when
just
they.
people. They're shitty family members. They left. What were you expecting?
Well, I don't know. She lives in, like, a house with prodigies. She was hoping that she could find her thing. So she went out into the world. She found her parents, right? I imagine they're just like, nope, you're just an untalented child. And she's like, no. And she killed them. And then she went off to find the
guess.
other ones. And they're just like, they basically supported what her parents probably said. They're just like, yeah, you never really showed any talent. Go
Anyways,
live with the muggles.
the game was
Muggles.
awesome, y'all.
The game is great.
Yeah.
Tricky Tanuki, thank you for those biddies there at the end.
Is there really a good reason for murder?
I mean, no, but like motive, you know?
Yeah.
And I just feel like the motive wasn't quite there for those ones, and then you just sort of have to chalk it up to she's
Yeah.
a psychopath.
Edwin,
Yeah.
I hope there is another detective game.
There better be.
Apparently
I
there
hope
was.
so.
Correct me if I'm
2.
wrong. There was 2 before this.
Yes, I think so. I think
So wait, was Hawkshaw only specific to this?
I have
game?
no clue.
I don't know, but Hawkshaw got away, so there's got to be a follow-up with Hawkshaw, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Is Hawkshaw a recurring character? Was Hawkshaw only in this one?
I don't know.
That's what I gotta know.
We'll find out next time.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Y'all, what did we raise today?
We are at 12,115. I think we started today around $8,000.
Yes.
If I remember right. So we've raised.
another $4,000 today.
Whew.
It's a good day, y'all.
It's a good
It's a great day.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you guys so much
Now,
for...
I know that Penny was Hawkshaw, but I didn't know that if Hawkshaw, the character, was in other games, because you could have her in other games and come into this game and explore Hawkshaw's family.
Oh, Edwin said they were introducing this one.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, we haven't played the other one, so that's what we're guessing. But no, this has been an incredible day. We raised $4,000. We had a good time with good friends. Today's been great. You guys are incredible. I am just overwhelmed by how generous you guys are every single year. We've been doing this for 3 years now. Stumptmas?
Is this our 3rd year or 4th
I think we've been doing it since 2016.
I feel like this is our 4th year, but I can't
Even
remember.
still, this is incredible. You guys are so amazing, so generous. We have the best community. And we have the best mods. Thank you to our mods. Huge thank you to our mods for hanging out with us all day, 12 hours.
Yes,
They've been here helping us out.
We put in 12 hours today. The mods also put in 12 hours. So drop that mod love in chat, y'all. They are the true heroes here.
Yeah. And we're just like 3,000 away. We're less than 3,000.
We're so close to 15K.
We're like 2,000, a little under 3,000 away from 15K.
How's your math right now?
I am tired, Ash.
Yeah, I'm very
I am
tired.
very sleepy.
I'm like hangry at this point. I'm like, I need food and I need sleep.
We have spicy peanuts.
I'm so excited that we actually beat it though, sort of on time.
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna go home and like dream about it.
Oh, you're gonna dream about what her motive was for killing.
I'm just gonna be like, I don't accept. As a writer, I don't accept. As a writer.
Sticks, thank you for doing the math. $2,885 away from 15K.
Switch us over to Big Cam.
The Big Cam. Bam. All right, guys.
My fanny is amazing.
It's true. It is.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
very
not.
true.
I'm not lying.
Well, y'all tune in tomorrow. We've got another. Turn down that music there.
Oh yeah, we gotta definitely turn that down. There you go. Woo, right there.
Tune in tomorrow. Starts at noon. It's going to be Rick and Price again, starting off the stream. And they're going to be playing. They were talking a bit today about what to play tomorrow for you guys. They might test out a little bit more of Cat Lady. No,
Cat Quest.
Cat Quest. Did they not beat Cat Quest?
They did, but apparently there's Cat Quest Plus that they wanted to not necessarily do a full stream of, but like dip their toes into.
Details will probably come out tomorrow. We don't know.
Tune in. They're kicking it off again tomorrow starting at noon. Then it's going to be some 4-player stuff from 4 to 8. We're going to be doing some Unrailed. We're probably going to be doing some virtual board gamey games. And it's going to be me and Jazz again. And now we need to think of another game to play.
I know.
Yeah, you do.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, be sure to tune in, y'all. Thank you guys so much for all the generosity and love today. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your now Sunday for us. And yeah, with that, we will be sure to catch you guys next time tomorrow. Be sure to check out this calendar here and
you like this dunk? It's the best shirt.
$100 watch.
Be sure to check out this calendar, pick your favorite streams, and show up to all of the streams regardless of what your favorite one was.
Yeah,
you got
it. And yeah, have yourselves a good rest of your night, y'all.
Iron Sky, we are definitely in the West Coast.
Yep.
Pacific time. See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.